I am live. Let's open this up.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I am ready. You ready?
Hold on. Gotta readjust my character.
Okay.
Ready. I'm streaming.
Nice. Why don't you do our introductions there, little fella?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream of us recapping Season 3 of Marble Hornets with a spooky explanation. And today, after that 1 hour explanations of each, we will then go on to Season 4, which I have no clue about.
Cool. That's basically it.
Yeah. Recap the stream.
Yeah, you sure did.
You can close it now.
Yep. Anyway, let's hop into Nightmind Marble Hornets Season 3 Part 1 of 2 Explanation. Be well.
Fix your TV. Give it a good few smacks. That'll do it right quick.
Where's the antenna? Most TVs have an antenna, from what I remember.
Nah, not these kind. They had cable.
Your mom had my cable.
Why do you do this?
I think it's funny.
Welcome back to Nightmind, friends. Thanks for joining me in the dark again
back.
this evening. I'm Nick Nocturne, and we're back to finish our study of Marble Hornets. It's the final season, and it's also the longest, so we're going to make this a little bit easier. Tonight, we'll tear through Part 1. After that, Part 2.
Very good.
If you've made it this far, you already know what we've discovered with our major notes, so let's dive in. Season 3 starts with Jay investigating the antique store he saw Tim walk out of last entry. He spends an absurd amount of time on Twitter recording every few minutes of action that occurs in and around this antique store.
Jesus.
We're not going to cover it because nothing happens. It's a red herring, but was a very engaging experience
Thought he was a
for
stalker
Twitter followers
before.
at the time. Season 3 actually starts with entry number 53 on March 10, 2012. After haunting the antique store for over a week, Jay spots Tim walk out of a mental health clinic down the street. He decides to do the same thing at the clinic now in hopes of catching Tim, and eventually succeeds in meeting him outside before an appointment. Tim's memory of Jay only goes as far as their interview back in Season 1, and Jay says he's still trying to finish Marble Hornets. Tim agrees to help and mentions he has some tapes from the set he's not attached to. If it helps with Jay's project, he can take them. Jay will absolutely take the tapes, and he gives Tim his phone number before parting ways. When Tim finds the tapes, he'll give Jay a call. 5 days later, To the Ark responds.
Reminder.
Remember me.
I have to say goodbye. Did you see him? Did you see it?
Hey, what?
He was watching.
I was making sure my stream
Did you
was
happen to
working
catch
on
the
my
evidence
phone.
that Hoodie was
He's
there in
watching
the
them.
last
Watch.
entry? Take a look again as Jay backs up from the antique store window.
Oh, that's good.
Jay
Goddamn.
uploads entry number 54 on March 25th. He meets with Tim, who gives him a bag of tapes. Tim says he hopes Jay will find what he's looking for and will help any way he can. Jay appreciates that, but hurries back to his current location to begin uploading. The first tape is footage of the Marble Hornets crew running in the pouring rain. They meet up outside of a home and we can see Seth is among them, the cameraman for the film we haven't seen since Season 1. Seth and Jay both leave, and Tim, who's holding the camera, goes upstairs to his apartment.
Seth
We
is
jump
really
cut to
just
Alex
gone.
holding the
We
camera
haven't
inside
seen
while
him,
playing with a
like,
keyboard.
forever.
He and Tim talk a
Yeah.
bit, then Alex hands over the camera.
Quite
Brian
peculiar.
enters, drying his head with a towel. A blackout occurs, and Tim goes to flip the fuse box, but the lights come on. He pans over the room and completely misses the operator standing there. Another blackout hits, and Tim grabs the flashlight before returning to the music room. He sits down
Don't
next
know
to
why.
Brian.
You know what
shines the light
is
on
battery
before there seems to
powered?
be an operator attack, and the camera dies. On April 4th, Jay tweets, according to entry 37, today is Alex's birthday. Just an hour and a half later, To the Ark uploads DK.
Gentittery.
So yeah, that's what happens when you like try to copy a videotape over and over. It'll eventually just decay. I learned this from MatPat. Good old Matthew.
Oh, Matthew.
Shit. You blew out from both ends. What do you mean? Really, I see it right there. Vomit and shit all going out in a different direction.
What the fuck?
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay. A reference I didn't get.
I thought you would get it.
So
the
did
coded
I.
message means no choice, and the wild audio at the end creates a spectrogram message. Today is your last birthday. The video description breaks down to end him. Jay uploads more set footage in entry number 55. Tim, Brian, and Alex are heading out to do a shoot, and Tim tells Alex he knows abandoned locations they could use for filming. After some interstitial footage is shot, Tim steps away to answer his phone and confirm a doctor's appointment. He mentions having a history of headaches, paranoia, and insomnia, and will be coming in for sure. Jay notes that this may have led to Tim's masky state. Entry number 56 comes next, in which Tim and Alex walk down the train track seen in the 5642 tape. They explore an abandoned building Tim knows and goes through some rooms until Alex spots another building out the window. Tim says he knows it's there, and it's an annex, but the place they're in is way better and he doesn't feel like going anywhere else, and he's coughing as he says all this. Alex says there's no way this place could pass for a school, and they press on exploring the building. They explore upstairs, the roof, and the first floor again.
So
Tim
why
puts
am I
down the
just
camera
staring
for a
at a
moment
wall?
to take care of something personal, and Alex walks over, picks up a
'Cause
pipe,
he's
and
deep.
knocks him out. Tim's camera falls, and we see the operator standing in the room where Alex had just been. The operator vanishes,
Howdy,
Alex
boys.
leaves, and we hear Tim coughing, each cough causing heavier audio distortion. Entry number 57 picks up hours after 56 ends. It's night, and Tim wakes up alone in the abandoned building. He grabs the camera and escapes, using only the night vision to guide him. Out in the woods, he comes down with a wave of sickness and takes a moment to collect himself while the flashlight beam roams around in the background. Tim pulls it together and makes his way to the abandoned building Alex had spotted earlier. Tim roams the halls before catching sight of Alex walking around with a heavier pipe and a
Bigger
flashlight.
pipe!
Tim hides from Alex but catches another coughing fit and can't contain it.
that
The
good
operator
shit.
appears at the height of his fit and the tape freezes. Nothing more is on it. To the Ark responds to this entry with session.
Multimedia. I don't know
You
what we're
will
doing right now.
understand.
Multimedia.
There's multiple medias? I never knew.
What do you think we're doing right now?
Your mom.
Look, there's you to the right.
I think you
Spider.
overlooked my amazing comeback.
You saw that NPC I found of you, right?
Sure did.
Oh, turns out like one
The
of the
video
other
description
NPCs
is
look like me.
close
And I
by.
was like,
I see you,
wait.
as always. This is the
Wait.
first purely black and white old film style footage we've seen since Inquiry, and its timing does make sense. If To the Ark's applying to entry number 57, a video about a terrified and confused Tim running around the woods trying to escape Alex before being attacked by the operator, the messages in session lend more evidence that black and white videos using old crank camera footage are To the Ark's way of speaking directly to Tim.
Crank.
Even if he didn't get what was happening back then, one day he will understand. Jay uploads entry number 58, in which he and Tim discuss the tapes and the possibility of going to one of the abandoned locations. Tim agrees to take Jay around under the pretense that he still wants to finish Marble Hornets. Tim makes good on his promise that Friday morning and takes Jay to the building he showed Alex.
You gotta
Jay
respect
reiterates what
Tim
Alex said
for,
to
like,
Tim almost
going on
verbatim,
with
and Tim
this,
agrees
like,
to take
yeah,
Jay
sure,
to the
I'll
other
take you
building, but is
around.
noticeably irritated. Jay
Even
spots
just
a room
that
with a bent
heavy.
metal pipe that
I mean,
resembles
he
the one
even
where
thought
Brian
the
found
film
Tim
was
in Alex's
shitty.
secret tape. Next
Yeah.
door, Tim has a coughing fit.
He's just being
Something falls in a nearby
nice.
room and they check, but nothing's there. Another noise is heard as they walk away, but again, it's nothing. Tim asks if Jay needs this for an abandoned hospital scene. He's starting to wonder if Jay really does want to finish a subpar student film. And there are several shots that tell us this did in fact used to be some kind of
Not
medical
even
building.
subpar.
Walking around, Hoodie crosses
Just
the hallway and Jay
ass.
gives chase. Hoodie leads him to an abandoned factory and its maintenance tunnel entrance.
Brian.
Jay wants to pursue,
Brian.
but Tim convinces him to lay off.
Oh,
he
now
doesn't
we can
understand
just-
why
every
Jay's
time
chasing
someone
what
says
seems to be a
Hoodie.
homeless man and is tired of all this. On the way
That's
back,
not
Tim
Hoodie,
says that
that's
he doesn't know what Jay's up to,
Brian.
but he's had enough. They go back to their cars and leave. Jay realizes the hooded man is the same one from the previous videos. About 2 weeks later, Jay tweets, "Tim just called. He wants to meet with me later tonight and talk about something important." Entry number
Face to
59 is uploaded.
face.
Tim does have something important to talk about and starts the conversation.
Listen,
Starts the conversation.
student film you like, piece of...
There are some very excellent takeaways from what Tim
Where's the
tells
ant?
Jay in this entry.
The ant.
So after our little field trip,
Stop
I
it, crushing
couldn't
the
help but
ants.
shake this feeling that there was something funny about you. So
many ants.
I do a search for Marble Hornets,
a
and you want to
valid
know what I
crash out.
find?
I was gonna tell you tonight,
Very
Tim.
valid.
I
Oh, tonight!
swear.
Tonight! Not last week, whenever you dragged me out to that hospital to chase after whoever that guy was? Huh? 3 months ago, whenever you followed me outside my own doctor's office? So much for the last few years makes so much sense now. I was doing fine. I was getting better, and then
I was getting pussy.
Imagine waking up one morning in the backseat of your car, miles away from home, with blood in your hair, and you have no idea how that happened. Imagine waking up one morning with your leg broken and no memory whatsoever of that happening. Think about that. Imagine not being able to keep a job because you call into work one morning and they say, "Oh, we're sorry. We had to fire you because we haven't heard from you for the last 3 weeks." But then suddenly it stops, and I start getting better, and I can hold steady work, and I can function like a normal human being for once in my life, and then suddenly you show up, putting a camera in my face, bringing back old memories like it couldn't possibly have any effect on anybody else.
The meeting ends as badly as it began.
Tim, wait, just listen to me.
No, you listen to me. You can keep making your little detective videos all you want, but do me a favor and stay out of my life.
The car just explodes.
To the Ark replies with reference.
Was that a train horn? Honk. $25, $25. You, the operator. $25, $25. Do I hear 30? You to the mask man.
I just probably made that.
The code means his lies in the dark, making a complete message. Truth with light, his lies in the dark. The video description reads, "Do not fail." Jay goes back to the abandoned hospital alone and finds a surprise left for him by Hoodie. He follows the instruction and goes into the abandoned factory maintenance tunnel, kicking off one of the most terrifying sequences of the entire series. In the tunnel, Jay finds an operator doll and a file marked with an operator symbol and the word liar. He hears some footsteps above him and tries to make his way out of the tunnel.
No, not yet.
What do you mean? Buenos dias, fuckboy.
Oh shit. I think he's on his hands and knees to defend this tight space.
How is he holding the
Jay
camera
escapes and
too?
runs back to his car.
No, I mean
Entry number
like the
60.5
operator.
is uploaded exploring the information
crawling
on the
around,
file.
like
It
a little
contains Tim's
toddler.
medical records and details a long history of internment at a psychiatric facility as a child, as well as a history
Wouldn't
of
that be more
seizures,
terrifying?
hallucinations, paranoia,
Him
and
just
other
standing there.
issues. As he goes through the documents,
I
Jay
gotta-
himself struggles with a coughing
I mean, if
fit.
you're willing
the
to
main
do
points
the
to take
top
away from this
5
entry are
times
that Tim has been
Slenderman was
experiencing
spotted in
these
real
kinds
life,
of issues his
there was this
entire
one
life,
creature
and seems
that
to suffer
walked
the
like
most
a
during childhood.
spider
He also ran away
across
from
a
home
giant
constantly and would
building. It was,
always
like, really
be found
good
in Rosswood
CGI.
Park. Tim is indeed a
And it
liar.
was, like,
He's been
very
dealing with
freaky
these
to look
issues
at.
much longer than he told
Well,
Jay.
damn.
On July 30th, Jay tweets out an image of a window in black and white with a single message, X. Instantly, we know this isn't
Marks
Jay's
the
post,
spot.
even if it's on his account. The next day, the Ark uploads a
Treasure?
video titled Observation.
Look, there's the treasure.
Treasure.
Oh.
Face.
The video description is Waiting on You, and there are a few hidden frames worth looking at.
I'll be waiting on you.
Yeah.
Another tweet comes up with a message 0 and a link to the observation video. Put the two tweets together and you get the operator symbol, a 0 and an X. On August 3rd, a few new
my
tweets.
goodness.
Do you hear thunder? Look
Yes,
outside
actually.
when the
You,
lightning
Jeff?
flashes.
Yes, actually.
August 5th. You will not see me, but I will see you. August 8th, 8:03 p.m. The clouds are dark tonight. 10:06 p.m. This is for you. The link is to a private video on the Marble Hornets channel called Entry. Hoodie waits outside Tim's window as he
Gentry.
finishes a conversation with his doctor and says he'll be over soon. Tim exits his
One of these
bedroom
is
and
gonna
Hoodie
have a
sneaks
glitch
in.
and
He
there's gonna,
steals
like,
Tim's
be a
pills,
G-
sets up his
G
camera
in
in the
front of
closet,
it.
and steps inside as Tim comes
Or
back,
maybe like,
coughing and
oh.
wheezing.
Buh.
He struggles to get his medication but can't find it and suffers a seizure
hey,
on the
the scene
floor as
that
Hoodie says,
traumatized you.
"Look what you have caused."
Yeah,
When
it
Tim's
was
body
crazy
relaxes,
just
he gets up
watching him
awkwardly,
slowly
overly cautious,
break
as if
down.
using his body for the first time or remembering how his
Yeah.
limbs work. He exits the room without a sound.
I think I'm
Hoodie
a
steps
monster.
out, takes the camera, and leaves. While walking
Maybe
down the
you've been
street,
too
he says,
desensitized.
"Where could he have gone?
Maybe.
This is your only chance."
I could just be an
Binary code
ass.
passes by that means the trees.
Yeah, I'm probably just
Jay
an
re-uploads
ass.
the private video as a public version with his own commentary and notes that there was a storm just a
trees.
while ago, so the
The
video is
tweez.
very recent. He thinks he knows where
They're
Tim
gonna
went
get
and is heading
attacked by
there.
tweez.
On Twitter, he regains
By tweez.
control.
They
It's Jay.
walk.
Finally got this account back. The password
do
had been
what?
changed up until now. It should go without saying, but I didn't upload entry to the YouTube channel. I have to find Tim. Jay uploads 2 pictures from the road to let followers know he's really on his
To
way to
the
get
Tim.
Tim. His last tweet comes just past midnight on August 9th. Don't want to give away where I am. No more tweets for now. We don't hear from Jay in any
Finally.
capacity until 12:20 a.m. on September 1st, when entry number 62 is uploaded. He goes into Rosswood Park and finds Tim as Maskey, who chases him around the woods until
Oh,
he
shit.
finally catches Jay, strangles him, and drags him off scene. The camera picks up during daylight in a wooden shed where Jay is lying against the wall. He wakes up, takes the camera, and walks around and finds Tim outside. Neither of them know where they are, how they got there, or what happened. The video ends abruptly. On September 4th, Jay tweets, "Tim and I are both okay. I'm pretty sure he's going to help me now." The next action is a video response by To The Ark
Next
titled
video is just
Isolation.
Jay getting beaten to death. Oh, that's the thing outside Alex's old house.
Eh. What?
Isn't that the little barn they passed by? Or no, that's the red building. Shit.
Yeah, Chantry.
I remember a tiny little thing outside Alex's old house, like near the fence.
A shed.
Yeah, shed. But it was like something a little.
Little ominous. Perchance. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
I know we'll
The video
meet
description
again
is
some
alone,
sunny
alone,
day.
alone. There's a lot to be gained from this video, and it mainly lies in the title and video description. Hoodie is alone. He's isolated himself from Maskey and has no
Aw.
chance now of really using him for further plots as part of To The Ark. The
He's
very
so
opening
alone.
frames in the video reveal that secret meaning by way of showing a tree splitting in two. A tree that, at first, looks like 2 trees connected at the hip, as if they were conjoined twins. They split in half, and then the messages roll through with footage of the woods and the red shed. The twins, Hoodie and Maskey, have just been divided. We roll past "Who is he? Who are you?" to an eye looking through a hole in the shed wall with the question, "Where is he?" And for a brief frame, this turns into "Where is she?" We have a wall of the repeated word "where" and then "meet again soon." We spot Hoodie, and then for 2
Where's
quick frames, we
Jessica
see the
or
operator
Amy?
in a message,
Most
"Follows
likely
all."
Jessica.
Now, it's established that the twins have been divided, the twins being Hoodie and Maskey. So why is Hoodie alone if there's a third To The Ark member? That member hasn't been heard from for a while, both in reference to the series and to Hoodie. The eyeball
There is
looking
no
through the
third
hole
member,
next
is
to
there?
"Where is he" is reminiscent of
There
Extraction,
is.
a video from the original To The Ark member Hoodie is working
Sure.
with, who first
Yes.
has the giant eyeball on the tunnel
The
scene
guy
where
who
Alex murdered a
uses
man.
red.
This To The Ark member seems to make watching their calling card.
I
They were
use
watching
red.
Jay all the way back to the Marble Hornets set, recording him from
Gentry.
the shadows and exit, and later in Season 1 during his
You're
trip
not
to Brian's
saying.
house. They make constant references to the act of watching throughout their videos, even using the term eyes in an early video description. They also knew Alex was watching the Marble Hornets channel because they were watching him. It seems that, above all else, the original member of To The Ark seems to be
I
the
got
one who
my
sees
eye on
everything and
you.
doesn't do much beyond respond and lead Jay when they have to go into the field. If Hoodie named this video
Yes,
Isolation
zoom in
and
on the
declared how
fucking
alone
eyeball,
he is in the
please.
description as well,
Where's
then
it?
he
That
really
very
hasn't heard from
bright
To The
blue
Ark's founding
eyeball.
member for a while, and the
Blue.
eyeball is probably their self-identifying symbol.
You colorblind?
This makes sense for why Hoodie would ask, "Where is
You
he?"
see that? That was
If we
bright
dig
blue.
deeper into communications between To The Ark members as
Alright,
well,
Ginger.
the last time Hoodie spoke
It
to
was
the
a form
founder
of
was
blue.
right after their first
It
video
was
classified.
black and white.
Side note, the next To The Ark video is obviously from Hoodie.
Yeah,
and
but
the
it
video
was of
description
a-
is a very clear message.
It was black and white
Remain
footage of a
seated,
blue
I will
eye.
find you. It's very doubtful he's
was-
telling Jay to sit still so we can find him.
It was
That's the complete
black
opposite of what Jay
and
wants, and we know
white.
Hoodie has no problem tracking Jay wherever he goes. As for where is she, there is
Have
the
you
issue
ever
of
heard of a
Jessica
black
still
and
being
white
missing, which Jay is concerned about. Amy is
I've
still
heard
gone as
black
well,
and
so it could mean
blue
either of them,
eyes.
but it's Jessica who we know is affected by the operator, making her a person of interest for members of To The Ark. And before we move on, let's not forget how Jay and Tim seem to return from whatever happened in the woods nearly a full month after the events of entry number
Be the
62, which took place on the
Batman.
same day as entry number 61. Remember,
Where the
on August
darkness
3rd, To The Ark uploaded the private video that Jay made public as entry number 61, and he went to rescue Tim that same night. He didn't manage to upload the footage or confirm he and Tim were okay until September 1st, despite live tweeting his rescue mission on August 3rd. A serious leap in time has been taken between what happened in the woods and the morning Jay and Tim woke up in the shed. There was an incident of this nature last season when To The Ark uploaded the footage of Alex's birthday and Jay ended up at the Red Tower miles from home, only to take an absurd amount of time getting out of there and returning to make sure his tapes and camera weren't stolen. And we see an evidence of what appears to be time travel on film in Season 1 as well, when Jay goes to Brian's house early in the day and walks through a door upstairs into nighttime during the first few minutes inside. Finally, did you happen to catch that all of To The Ark's tweets from Jay's Marble Hornets account were foreshadowing a coming rainstorm? Jay even comments that there was a storm just before the footage and the private entry of Hoodie stealing Tim's pills was uploaded to his channel. Hoodie seems to be just as hung up on the Noah's Ark metaphor and water imagery as To The Ark's founding member. On September 25th, 2012, Jay uploads the next entry, number 63. He meets with Tim in a parking lot outside his job and gives back the medical files. Tim asks Jay what his plan is and he says it's to find Jessica. Tim is more concerned with being stalked by Hoodie, who Jay remarks is probably watching them right then and there. Tim agrees to help find Jessica once they clear up the Hoodie situation. He admits Rosswood is their only lead and they do have to go back. Both agree to head to the park as soon as Tim has a day off work and Jay leaves. On Thursday, October 4th, Jay tweets, "Going back to Rosswood with Tim on Sunday." They do go on their investigation, but entry number 64 is uploaded on October 13th. Jay and Tim meet up for their mission and check out the woodshed where Alex pulled a gun on Jay and Jessica. Tim has no memory of the event as masking and says he can't remember anything at all from any time he's in that mental state. They head to the tunnel where Alex committed a murder, but Tim noticeably comes down with a bit of coughing sickness on the way. At the tunnel, they walk around a bit but can't find him. Jay gets a call on his cell phone from a number he doesn't recognize.
My name is Tim Applied.
Hello?
Get a.
Now. That was Alex.
What?
I mean, you just hung up, but that was Alex.
Is he here?
Hold on, like,
he's not gonna answer.
I'm gonna try.
He's following us?
Probably. I mean, if he just calls telling us to leave, then we're probably about to find something he doesn't want us to see, so let's keep going.
Well, we need to get out of here right now then if he's been following us.
Come on, go up here and we'll see. Come on. Come on.
She just drags him.
At least wrap your arms around him.
That's just so silly looking.
Run.
Alright, Tim, you got this.
I believe in you.
Remember to
Jay
pop
runs all the
that
way
pill.
back to the parking lot where somehow Tim is sitting in his car. Jay tries to get his attention, but Tim stays silent, slowly turns on the car, and backs out while Jay yells for him to come back.
Okay. Open the door.
Later, losers.
What
I'm part
happened?
of the To The Ark Club
Tim,
now.
wait. What are you doing?
Don't need you, loser.
Tim! Tim, wait! Tim!
I'm off to Vegas. Homla. Cause he kind of looks like Elvis. Kind of.
Kind of.
To The Ark uploads their response, display.
Remember?
You abandoned him.
Why did he do that? I saw.
He is searching.
Alex is searching. Dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dee dum.
Yeah, look.
Amazing how that
Numbers.
video started with an
The
obvious
numbers.
image of water, isn't it? And
Makes
lots of it, too. In case you missed it, the full messages are, "You abandoned him. I saw. He is searching for you. Alex is searching for you. Watch death." And in the video description, eyes see. Did you catch a guest appearance in this video as well? Take a look at the burnout image of this girl next to the tunnel. It's Jessica. Jay notices To
Holy
The Ark's
shit.
update, but is more concerned with the current problem.
Oh my god.
Still no word from Tim. I'm trying to work up the courage to go back to Rosswood to
Fucking
find
the
him, but
cheeky
could
soap.
he even
It's
still be
helping me.
there? Entry number 65 is uploaded in November, a
Did you
little
shower
over 2
today?
weeks later. The footage
Well, you
is of
didn't
Jay
use
and Tim's
cheeky soap,
investigation
so it
in the
doesn't
last
count.
entry, but from Tim's camera, which means Jay just made contact behind the scenes after weeks of waiting. There's nothing different about this except for heavy audio distortion from Tim's chest-mounted camera up until the
gonna eat
operator
those
attacked in the tunnel.
Twinkies?
After telling Jay to run, Tim collapses and then is transported underwater.
Oh, you hear that? You got your ass kicked by just some guy.
Don't hit, mate. I'll get it on ice. That's for fingers and dicks. I don't think it's gonna work. You're literally fanning the flames.
Oh shit! Drop and roll, lad. Oh, drop and roll.
No, he's not good.
Oh, been there.
Imagine being on the ground and immediately back in water. It's like he's just dunking him. Oh god.
This is bizarre waterboarding torture.
I mean, to drive someone mad, this would be the best way to do this.
Yeah. Yep.
So how far can a dog run into the woods?
Halfway.
Yep. And the other way, he's running.
Do you recognize this man? It's the one out.
Have you seen this man?
The tunnel. This is where the operator took his body.
Oh.
You're doing great, Tim.
Yeah, just get some water. The camera's thirsty.
Dunk your face in it. That is like probably the smartest move.
Nah, it's groundwater. It's probably icky.
I meant not drink it, but like just shove your face in it to wake you up. To like shock your system.
I mean, he just needs to catch his breath.
I mean, that's what happens if you give someone too much albuterol. You have to shove their face into ice. To, like,
I'm sorry,
slow down
too
their
much
heart.
what?
Albuterol.
What the fuck is that?
What do you think is in my inhaler?
Drugs?
Albuterol sulfate.
I don't know what the fuck that is. You said that like that's a common thing.
It's asthma. It is asthma medication.
I just thought it was air in a can.
It kind of is. It's just a form of air.
Just better
There's also
air.
ethanol. There's ethanol in here, so.
I don't think that's good for you, buddy.
It's corn. It's good.
Nah. That shit's in whiskey. I'm gonna have to take that inhaler from you. The second one.
You can't have it.
I think I still have your inhaler in my car.
Motherfucker! Well, anyways, if like it speeds up my heart, that's how it like clears out my asthma. So if you gotta like if it goes wrong, you gotta shove someone's face in a bunch of like cold water or ice to slow down their heart.
Tim ends up at the abandoned hospital and
That's
relives
what
traumatic
chest
childhood
compressions are
memories of
for.
hallucinations he used to have there, until he finds Hoodie's
Yeah, but it's
messages
like
on
to
the
cool
wall
down
about
your
him being
body
a
to
liar.
make it
Tim picks up a metal
slow.
pipe and tries to break the words off the wall. He passes out and the video jump cuts to black, overlaid with a message from Tim on Jay's voicemail asking for a meeting. They meet, and after Tim hands Jay the camera containing all the
think
footage
your
we
body
just saw,
hates
he
when
says they
it
have to go
warms
back to the
itself up
hospital.
to kill
It's very
viruses,
important.
and you take medicine
Time
to
passes
lower
by slowly
body
with no
heat.
action. Jay tweets on December 20th, Tim has
Think
been
your
working
body's
constantly
pissed.
ever since entry number 65.
I like to
Told me
think
to
of it
get
as
some
this,
money
like,
saved up. I think
Buddy,
he's
what are
considering
you
quitting his
doing?
job. On
I'm
December
heating up
31st,
so
the
that
arc
way the
uploads a new
virus
video,
dies. It can't
Surveillance.
survive at high temperatures. But body,
I can't survive.
Oh shit. Well, just keep track. Just put a rag on your head every once in a while.
Hey, Hoodie. How you doing, little fella? How you doing, my little mustard boy?
How do you know what color shirt I'm wearing?
I mean, I was talking about Hoodie, and also secondly, you showed me your McDonald's shirt before.
Yeah, my new. They put me in the crew trainer mustard.
You train crews?
Yep. Well, more like shove the lowly
The video
manager
description
to
is,
do it.
continue
the
on.
manager we don't very
Before
much
we get
like.
to code breaking, let's take a look at all
Yeah.
the quick shot frames that flew by you may not have caught at first.
So we just give it to you, saying you're like, you go train them on backdrive. Gentry, yeah, stay back here.
Okay. Aye, aye, Captain.
Upgrade a new masky. It's
The
just an entire
boiled,
TV.
boiled masky.
Now, about that code.
New masky.
It is
just a giant
literally
TV.
impossible to break. No,
We weren't
I'm
given a
not
goddamn
joking.
key.
Troy forgot to include a cipher key for this code, and Marble
Knew
Hornets
it.
fans who had
Fucking
dedicated
wow.
themselves to cracking to the ARC messages for the community went nuts trying to solve this. Remember
Is that
how
the
I
one
said
where I
Troy would
asked
use a
you
major
about?
instance of leading the audience by the
Like,
hand
what
to
does
solve
that
a
mean,
plot
Jeff?
point late in the series during the
Literally
last video?
impossible.
It's been admitted at least twice at panels that this was the time Troy made something not even professional code breakers could manage without guessing the cipher, and because of that, Troy had to jump on Twitter and character as Jay to work it all out in excruciating detail. Still, it does give a lot of insight into Jay's character and reveals he is attempting to decode messages from To the Ark. Friday, January 4th, 2013. Still can't figure out the numbers at the end of
Wow.
the latest To the Ark video. It's driving me crazy. Saturday, January 5th. Still working
think
on
how many
it. There's an
retweets
even
are
amount
like,
of numbers in
"This
each
idiot,
set and a
you
few
don't
number
get it."
pairs repeat.
Yeah, you don't get it.
Maybe a pair corresponds to a
So
letter.
Hoodie just
If a
sits
pair
around all
equals one
day in the
letter,
woods
there's 26
coming
letters
up
in
with
total. But there's only 9
ciphers.
unique numbers. Could each number have multiple letters? Seems unlikely that all 26 letters of the alphabet are used too. Just need to figure out which ones could be missing. Two of the pairs
Maybe
are
just
mirrors and are
remove all
grouped
the
together
ones.
twice. 27, 72, and 57, 75. Not sure what that can mean yet though. Common letters? It takes 6
What if just
days and
remove those
16
from
more
the-
tweets
from
to
the
reach the
thing?
message. Truly
And then
your
maybe
fault,
use what's
and
left.
she's out there. In between, To the Ark
Ooh.
broke in to drop another code as a tweet. I am watching.
Ah,
After Jay finishes solving the surveillance code on Twitter, he uploads entry number 66. Jay meets Tim at the abandoned hospital where he admits that the incidents of being a patient for extended periods in childhood took place here.
My mom brought me here when I was really young, but
Oh,
she never
oh,
told me
you know
exactly
this.
why.
you
No,
watched
no,
it.
your stream,
She
your
never
stream,
really
it
went to
lagged
ask.
for a second.
And the doctors would never
It, like,
tell me to
slowed
my
down,
face
like,
either,
eh.
but I'd always hear him say things like
Should be surprised
violent
it's up at all.
episodes
There's a
or
thunderstorm outside.
delusions, stuff you can't just tell a little kid.
All of a sudden, you're just gonna crash, and
And
I'm
ran all
like,
kinds of tests.
fine,
and-
I'll do it myself.
And just about
Fuck
every
that,
disorder
Jeff
you could
Gal,
think
do it
of on me at
myself.
some point or
I'll
another.
do it live.
When they settled on
Do it live.
schizophrenia eventually,
Figure
but I
it
don't
out.
think they knew for sure. I was on a lot of medication most of the time I was here. I got used to it after a while, and it helped, but not enough. Well, one of the problems I was having was hallucinations. I had a lot of them. And part of me knew they weren't real, but that still
This
didn't
place
make them go
burned
away.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe I just didn't want them to at the time.
Well, this
Did he
room
calcify?
burned down.
Ah.
At one point they got so bad I kept escaping from my room. I'd hide in the maintenance tunnel or run off to Rosswood Park, which isn't that far away from here.
Rosswood.
And whenever they would find me, I would say that I was hiding from whatever it was I was seeing, so they'd bring me back, and I didn't have much of a choice except to lock me in here. That's when it was at its worst.
I think this is also the thing
I'd
about
be
mental problems, how we treat people.
Clawing at the walls and screaming at all
How
hours
it's
of the night.
Not good.
Had to up my dosage just
Yeah.
to calm me down, to the point where I was almost numb.
But these hallucinations, what do they look like?
Well, that's the thing, I can't remember any of them.
I was
Probably because of the
doped out.
medication. It didn't
Bunch of
cure me
tall,
exactly, but
pompous pricks
it
in
kinda leveled
tuxedos.
me out enough that I
You
was
know the
able
kind.
to go to a normal school.
With no
got
faces.
Hey, one
transferred
time
to
gave me a
another
bunch
facility,
of Benadryl, and this time there's just
got
a
into
man with a
college.
hat.
That's where I met Brian.
Don't know where he
The
came from.
first real friend I remember
I saw a
having.
triangle with a
That's where you
hat.
met Alex too, right?
Yeah.
It depends, like,
When I saw that footage that you got from him,
it's just like,
and that
typically, if you take too much
person
Benadryl,
in the
you'll meet the
background,
hat
or whatever
man.
it was, I couldn't
If
help
you,
but think, what if
you
that's
draw
what
a
I was seeing
pentagram
when I was in
with
here?
a triangle in it, you'll
What
meet
if that wasn't a
top
hallucination
hat.
at all?
And if you just have a mental
Wait, what are
illness,
you trying to
you'll
say?
meet
I'm
a
saying, what
Slender
if this
Man.
is my fault? Alex could be a normal person, you could be
Cryptics are
living a
weird.
normal life, so could Jessica, so could everybody else if it wasn't for me. I have no way of knowing that for sure. That's always going to be in the back of my mind. How am I supposed to handle that?
Cigarettes.
I don't
Pills.
think shifting the blame is really going to help anyone right
I
now.
blamed everybody else except for me, and I could be the one that started this.
Okay, Maybe it's
I
just
think you just need to
accidentally,
relax
but I wouldn't
because
say
all the
it's
stress
his
is probably making you
fault.
really paranoid.
Like he never wanted people to do this. He never wanted this to happen.
But he's still indirectly.
What if what happened to me is happening to
caused
Alex
it.
right now?
Even if it wasn't intentional,
I don't
it
know.
still.
Oh no, who
But
knew my mental illness
do
of
know that
hallucinations
you're
would
not
pass
like
on to
him,
other
not
people?
entirely.
Him,
Didn't know this would
presumably.
happen.
He's not running around in the woods.
No
with
one
a
else?
mask on
No
at
other
night.
doctors.
No, but you're not
Even
pointing a
if
gun
he
at me right
didn't
now
know,
either.
it still happened.
That's it.
I don't think you're getting my point.
No more.
It's kind of hard to put blame on him, okay? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put blame there.
I mean, he didn't
After
intentionally
Jay
do it. He
helps Tim
still
out of his
caused
episode,
it,
they
though.
explore the hospital looking for anything that can help them. Hoodie appears and they tail him to a room where he put a hidden tape, checking to see if it had been discovered. Hoodie leaves, they chase him through the woods, and he vanishes at the edge of an open field. Jay manages to clean up the tape and uploads the footage as entry number 67. Hoodie drags an unconscious Tim out of the hospital after he passes out from hitting the wall with a pipe in entry number 65. Hoodie takes
Good
the
thing
pipe
that
and
belt's
patrols the
staying on
building
real
for a bit
tight.
before suddenly
Yeah.
ducking under a window. Alex passes by and Hoodie tails him through
Alex.
the abandoned building until Tim wakes up and starts coughing. Alex is immediately alerted and heads in his direction, but Hoodie rushes up behind him and clocks him over the head
Donk.
with the metal pipe. We jump cut to Alex yelling at Hoodie while tied to a chair. Hoodie steps into the other room where Tim is crouched against the wall. Tim gets up, runs into
Kick
the room
his
with Alex,
ass!
and starts punching him.
Fuck
Once
him
Tim
up.
is done, Alex lays on the ground looking pretty bruised. Hoodie pulls Alex's gun from his belt and is about to shoot him when the operator appears in the doorway. Black and white distortion occurs and the camera picks up at night with Hoodie walking around holding Alex's gun in the woods. He's been teleported through time and space, far from Alex. We jump cut to Tim lying in the woods with his mask nearby in the morning. Tim gets up, has a slight coughing fit, looks around, and then walks off without his mask. In entry number 67.5, Tim and Jay pack up their things and go. They're completely
He's
aware
just
now
Tim.
that Alex is onto them and he's gaining ground. If you're wondering how Alex knew to hang around the abandoned hospital, bear in mind that Alex is constantly watching the Marble Hornets channel and Twitter account, and Jay gave away the day he and Tim would be investigating areas of interest. On Thursday, October 4th,
God
Jay
damn it,
tweeted,
Jay.
going back to Rosswood
Jay.
with Tim on
Jay.
Sunday. That means Alex knew for a fact he could catch Tim and Jay
Jay.
in the woods that week on October 7th. Jay had told him and anyone else who could take advantage of it. This is why Alex called Jay while they were in the tunnel. Alex knew where they were because he was following them. All he had to do
You
after getting Jay's
dumb
tweet was hang out at Rosswood until Tim
Gollum-looking
and Jay appeared,
motherfucker.
then stalk them through the woods. After seeing the operator take Tim in the tunnel, Alex had to think of where he might end up. I doubt Alex managed to catch him in the parking lot leaving, and not even Jay could have followed him from there. However, there's one place Alex knew Tim just might go to afterward, or for that matter, he knew where Jay would go looking for Tim after being taken by the operator, so he went to the abandoned hospital. He didn't find Jay, but he sure found Hoodie and Tim. Unfortunately, the operator saved Alex, and all Hoodie
Well,
could do after
Hoodie
being pulled
found
through time
him.
and space was leave the tape for Tim and Jay to find.
Tim was
Next,
just having
the
a
Ark breaks into
breakdown
the
in
Marble
corner.
Hornets account and uploads a video titled 68, which Jay sets up in his own framing and relabels entry number 68. Hoodie is hanging out in an abandoned building where he has a bed and some water. He seems to hear something and investigates.
You think he's drinking some piss? I mean, like, I know he has water, but, like, you think he drank some piss?
Where did they go? Where are Jay and Tim?
He's not telling.
Wipe that stupid smile off your face.
See you, bitch.
Come on, Brian.
You run on,
Brian.
Brian.
After
It, like,
Hoodie
comes
runs through
back in
some
my
woods, we
brain
get some
every once in a while.
distortion and a message. You will not. More walking, then an image of the abandoned factory's maintenance tunnel entrance. A message appears. You are afraid. I am not. We see Jay jump into the tunnel entrance, some orange distortion, and then Hoodie films himself in a tunnel wing turning off a lantern light. The final message is, you are trapped. We are trapped. Jay is now fully aware Alex is
We
hunting
are
them, but doesn't
fucked.
know where they are, and
You
he's
are
going
fucked.
to keep it that way.
We are
An
fucked.
interesting bit about this entry is Alex's appearance. He has very visible bruises from Tim's beating and is also sporting a goatee. Alex doesn't have facial
Looks
hair.
like Tom
He's
Green.
always been clean shaven until now. Clearly, he hasn't shaved in a while, and when you also take into account
Oh
he
my
doesn't have a new
God.
pair of glasses, it's easy to realize that Alex
goatee,
hasn't been
the,
home for at
like,
least a few weeks.
Short
Alex is
brown
on the
hair.
run. Jay's
Hold on, I need
uploads
to
on
look up
YouTube put
Tom
him in
Green real
seriously
quick.
hot
Like,
water,
you
and he
just,
must
like-
have dropped right
He's
out of
Tom
public
Green.
life so he could escape anyone who might want to catch him. The police, for instance, after anyone at all who knew Alex and had seen Marble Hornets would have shown them the video where he pulled a gun on Jay and Jessica. There's also the issue of Hoodie, Masky, and Jay knowing where Alex
This
was
isn't
living
the
just
Tom
weeks
Green
ago
I'm
before
looking
his
for.
attempted murder, so he can't
What
exactly
Tom
stay
Green are
there.
you looking for?
On April 4th, Alex's birthday, To The Ark uploads Decline.
You know, like, wait, which Tom Green are you talking about?
Talking about, like, the actor.
Canadian American?
I don't know. He was like married to Drew Barrymore. He appeared in a bunch of shitty movies.
Yeah, he
Freddie
does.
got fingered.
Okay. Oh, that's. I was thinking of another Green, like another.
Seth Green?
Yeah.
I don't know many other Greens.
There's Hank Green, founder of VidCon.
I don't care. It's about Hank Green.
The video description reads, "Can you see any truth
You
at
see
all?"
it, right?
The numbers spray painted
See it.
on the wall in this video mean, "He will pay."
The go-to.
The noise at the end
The
playing over
hair.
Alex's bleeding head footage is another spectrogram message. Have you made me a liar,
Oh,
or
I think
is
I know,
he gone?
I think I know which
This
Green
video
I was
comes
thinking
almost a
about now.
month after Hoodie uploaded footage of being attacked by Alex, so it seems they don't even know where Alex is right
Yeah,
now.
John Green.
And finally, the phrases in the video might be lyrics from
Who
the
the
song
fuck's John
Pretender
Green?
by the musician Eiley.
You
Jay
remember
uploads
those
entry number
history
69.
videos?
Tim and Jay return to
that-
the woods on the
Oh.
Marble Hornet set to look around.
Oh.
Like,
Jay keeps swearing he sees
I'll
someone
shock
in the
me
woods
with
as
the
they
pen if
investigate,
I
but
get
Tim
the-
can't
the
see
off
anything.
the right.
I
They check out the red
remember
tower
now.
but find nothing and leave. On the way back to the car, Jay trips on a large
Yeah.
hole. Tim looks into the hole and finds burnt videotapes. Lots
People
of
really
burnt
liked him
videotapes.
for some reason.
He and Jay collect them all and head back to the car.
Thought he was okay.
If you're an avid watcher of Marble Hornets, you might
As he
remember this
gotten
hole
older,
all the
I
way
think
back
the
in
way he
season
just,
1
like,
when Jay's
slowly
camera audio
explained
started
things,
acting
it
up
was,
as he
like,
passed
better.
it going to the red tower.
Like,
It
he
wasn't
did,
covered
like,
in our first review
older
because it just
versions
didn't
of
bear
everything,
mentioning
and he
until
was just,
now.
like,
Jay
way
gets one
more
of the burn tapes
calm
working and
and not,
uploads
like,
entry number
you know,
70. Alex is
cringy.
driving at night after a day of shooting Marble Hornets and gets a call from Amy. He
I
talks
see.
about possibly transferring to her college and then lies about being out on the road. We find
I
out
think his
Alex is
brother got
driving to the
cancer.
playground where he encountered the operator in
And
one
they
of the
started
first
selling
entries from
stocks.
season 1. So this was the tape before
I
that
will
entry.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
Hank and
sad.
Jay
John
gets another
Green.
tape working and uploads entry number
They're
71.
brothers.
Alex is boxing up some tapes
Yeah,
in
Hank and
preparation for his
John.
move.
Wow.
He spent some time staring out the window and in setting up a camera at his front
The
door.
guy
we
who taught
experience
us
audio
about
distortion.
history.
Jay
is
arrives,
brothers
helps
to
Alex
the
pack,
guy
and
who
after an
founded
argument over the Marble
VidCon.
Hornets tapes, leaves with bags full of them. This
They're
is the
both
video
very
footage of
smart
Jay's
people.
encounter with Alex from his initial
You can
post in
actually blend
2009
in
on
with
something
them.
awful about the whole Marble Hornets story and his old
You can blend
friend
in with
Alex.
these two.
Jay leaves with the bags
What?
of tapes, and Alex says to never mention them
You
again.
can blend in
He
with
watches
these
Jay out
two.
his window, then
Don't
picks
say
up the camera
that.
and goes to another window. Alex
Like,
then
I'm
goes
seeing
outside of
the
Jay's car
very
and attacks him before the
intelligent
screen
look
distorts
with
completely
the
to video snow.
fluffy
We jump
hair
cut to
at the
Jay on the
front
ground with
and
Alex
glasses.
beating
You
him.
could just blend
After
in.
distortion,
No,
some footage of
don't-
Jay getting
come
choked out,
on.
followed by a distortion
You
effect
could
on
be one
Jay's
of their
face
kids.
looking up from an
No.
entirely different shot. The video cuts to clean footage
What?
of Jay lying on the ground
shut up.
unconscious as Alex backs away and leaves. Alex drives home.
What,
He
they're
must have
kinda
driven Jay
good-looking
away
men.
from the
I would
house and
say
dropped
that
him in the
they're-
woods.
that's an-
Jay expresses that he doesn't remember any of
Don't
this
insult.
happening past the point of getting
Don't
the
say it
tapes.
like
Why
that.
you
He only
think
remembers
it's an
going home
insult?
with them.
Hey,
He speculates
come
on what
on,
else
man.
he's remembering wrong
Why you
or what
think
he's
it's an
forgotten
insult?
entirely.
I could be
due to
my own
Alex.
me.
This completes the pattern we saw Alex establish with Seth, Brian, and Tim. Jay was another victim he purposely brought to the
That's your
operator.
problem.
We can easily assume at this point Sarah was a victim as well,
Yes.
being part of
Main
Alex's
character
"Everyone
syndrome.
is Gone" monologue from season 1.
realized.
I've got no doubt it was Sarah's blood on the walls in the basement where Seth disappeared. Seth could have been
Definitely not
tricked
like
down
how
there as the
every character
designated
in Dragon
cameraman,
Ball, if you
but
just
Alex would have
swap
had
out
a
the
hard
hair,
time
the
getting
Wait, hold
Sarah to
on.
go with him under her own will.
gotcha?
And once down there, she would have
Catch what he said?
no doubt it was Sarah's blood on the walls in the basement where Seth disappeared.
Sarah's
Seth could have been
blood.
tricked down there as the designated cameraman, but Alex would have had a hard time getting Sarah to go with him under her own will. And once down there, she would have put
Alex's
up a
girlfriend.
fight. And it's not like Alex doesn't get violent during these attacks. We've seen too often just how much physical damage he'll unload on a victim until the operator claims them. Jay tweets that he'll be uploading entry number 72, but there's something kind of off. Uploading entry 72 tomorrow
I
night.
think this
Jay
is
usually
mostly
capitalizes his
Alex's
tweets and
fault.
uses hashtags before his entry numbers when updating followers.
mean-
He also misspelled tomorrow.
I mean, like, if
Entry
he's
number 72
presenting
does
people
come up,
to
containing
the
Tim and Jay's
operator,
next stop, Alex's
that
old
probably
house during
makes
the
him
Marble Hornet shoot.
stronger.
This is their
If we're
only
going
lead
by
after seeing what
demon
happened to Jay in the
standards.
last entry when he got the original tapes from Alex, and there could be something left behind, like the box Alex put in the closet. As they search, Jay wonders why Alex gave him the tapes in the first place.
I mean, there's
Tim
not
speculates
really
that he
a
only gave Jay the
good
tapes that made him look like a victim
person
instead
in
of the
this whole
cause.
series.
He also
Well,
notes
like,
that Alex attacking Jay
except,
seemed
like, maybe
very sudden and unplanned,
Jessica,
and Jay notes that he
Sarah,
most
and,
likely
like,
burned the driving
Seth.
tapes so nobody knew his plans to go to Amy's school.
But like,
Jay explores the closet where Alex
the
put the
main
box of
three
tapes and finds
here,
operator
and
pages.
even Brian,
there are
they're,
names
like,
of Marble Hornets crew members
very
crossed off
in
on
the
them.
gray.
Jay hallucinates someone outside through
Except
the
for
window to the
Alex,
sound of
he's
heavy
just
audio
a
distortion and
asshole.
panics. Tim is convinced he needs to get help.
Murderer.
He's been seeing a lot of things that aren't
I mean,
there lately.
Tim is
But
having,
while
like,
Jay puts down the
definitely
camera later to
multiple
help Tim open a stuck
personality
door,
disorders,
we
so,
clearly see the operator
Oh, no,
outside.
just
They
call
go to the
him
basement and find it's now nighttime, but it was only only just before sunset seconds ago.
I'd put him more on green.
On green.
Is that outside?
It's white.
Come on, we gotta get
Black
out of
and
here.
white.
Right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Ah!
Put him more on the white. Jay, he's definitely more into the gray because like he's just full on stalking people and like what he's doing is probably not 100% good, dragging other people down. See, there it is. That's what I was thinking of. That little
Jay passes Tim his camera. They keep running, and Tim loses Jay after some distortions. He heads back, gets whirled around, has a coughing fit, takes some pills, and then gets back on his feet. Tim rushes to Jay after finally spotting the backyard light. Jay's on the ground unconscious, and distortion picks up as Tim attempts to help. The operator appears, and Tim challenges it as Jay has a seizure. Tim gets a few yards close before collapsing to one knee, and he bends over, starting to break. After some heavy distortion, the operator disappears, and the scene returns to normal. Tim gets up and rescues Jay, who can barely stand or comprehend his surroundings, and they leave. This kind of disrupted post-operator state is what caused the odd behavior in Jay's tweet announcing this entry. He's been hit hard during the investigation of Alex's old house, and it shows. The next tweet even proves it. This is Tim.
Smacked.
Jay gave me the password for this in case I ever need it. He's been kind of out of it since we got away from that house.
He's just lying in the bed going, all these squares make a circle.
These squares make a circle.
Part 1 of our Season 3 review stops here, friends.
Part 1.
We're running out of moonlight. It seems that Jay really isn't doing well after this encounter with the operator, but Tim seems to be doing better than ever. Keep in mind everything we've learned this episode, because we'll be back soon to finish this once and for all in Part 2. All secrets will be revealed, I promise. If you've enjoyed this review and I helped clear up some questions, feel free to hit the like button and leave a comment if you wish. Make sure to subscribe and join your fellow creatures of the night to catch the next and final review as soon as it's uploaded, as well as more horror and mystery reviews, news, and profiles, as well as a few special things coming your way. As always, your support is extremely appreciated.
All right.
Thanks again for joining me in the
Part 2.
Wait. Look at the. Wait. Hold your thing on the second video.
Yeah. It's distractible.
Look at Mark's face.
I know, it's silly.
Yum. Looks like Walter
Nom nom nom.
from Jeff Dunham.
Me.
All right.
Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Back to our regularly scheduled mindfuck.
Well, that's just vulgar.
Oh yes, because I'm nothing but not vulgar.
Exactly. You said it yourself.
Hakuna Matata.
Ah, Sapenya! Alanicia.
I was trying to think of it for a second, but I was like, the only thing that came to mind from that movie was Hakuna Matata. You piece of shit.
Dumbass. Alright. Let's figure out what the fuck happened.
Now we need an explanation video for the explanation video.
Don't be ridiculous.
I am a dick.
Don't be ridiculous. Ow.
Welcome back to Night Mine, friends. It's time to finish the long game and end this Marble Hornets Explained series for good with the second and last part of our Season 3 review. Last time, we left off with Jay and Tim escaping the operator at Alex's old house, and while Jay is worse off than ever before, Tim seems to be doing amazingly well, taking over Jay's position as lead investigator.
Well,
Back
maybe
on the
not
Marble Hornets
amazingly
YouTube channel,
well.
entry number 73 is uploaded, but it comes from Hoodie breaking in again. He discovers his home has been ransacked, but the intruder didn't find what they were looking for. Hoodie reaches up to the space above a wall and pulls out Alex's gun. The words, "You are a failure," appear as Hoodie walks through the woods, a clear message to Alex for failing to get his gun back. Hoodie goes to the Red Shack where Jay and Alex woke up last season and suffers a serious coughing fit accompanied by heavy distortion, but shakes it off. Hoodie carries on to his next location, and we find he hasn't just stolen Tim's pills once to send Jay on the chase that ended with he and Tim waking up in the red shed. He's been stealing and taking them all along and just ran out. Hoodie goes back to Tim's house and explores his medicine cabinet, finding some spares among a sea of empty bottles. On the way out, he explores an odd wooden box in the corner of the room where a tape is hidden under some plastic bags. Hoodie hears some noise down the hallway and checks it out just in time to see the ladder has dropped from the attic. Someone is coming downstairs. He escapes and hides out near the front of the house, camera pointed at the window where the silhouette of Alex appears. In entry number 74, Tim comes back from picking up some snacks to find Jay in a zombie state outside their motel room. He brings him back inside and they talk. Jay's been out of it and can't remember a lot of things. Tim shares that he managed to stand up to the operator after immediately taking some of his meds, so he gave Jay some pills after the attack to help him recover. Jay doesn't want his pills and tells Tim not to do that again. Tim shares that Hoodie uploaded a video showing he was in Tim's house, and it clearly isn't the first time it's happened. Also, Alex is in Tim's attic, waiting to get the jump on them. This video seems to be just a character building exercise at first, but serves two very strong story points. First, Jay is not doing well since the operator attack in Alex's house. Something is really starting to come undone inside him, and the work the operator's been doing on Jay's mind since Marble Hornets is entering its final stage. The second point is one Tim brings up in a way anyone watching can understand. The pills are the secret to fighting off the operator. The more medication Tim takes, the easier it is to withstand the attacks, and we know what happens when he can't get to them during a coughing fit.
Oh, I guess he
If Tim
does
hadn't shared with
essentially have a face.
Jay might not even be able to form words right now. This medication reveal also allows the previous entry from Hoodie to make so much.
he has like bumps to like insinuate
bumps.
a nose and
Yeah,
eyes.
but he really is looking at Tim. He's not just standing there.
Kinda. I mean, he is standing there.
Look how fucking buff Tim is.
Yeah, it's Tim, baby.
Yeah.
It's our boy, our main man, our home slice, our fallen soldier.
All right.
Know what happens when he can't get to them during a coughing fit. If Tim hadn't shared with Jay might not even be able to form words right now. This medication reveal also allows the previous entry from Hoodie to make so much more sense than before. He goes to the red shed, has a severe coughing fit, is almost engulfed by the camera distortion, then recovers, gets up, and carries on. He already has medication in his system, so the operator's attack wasn't successful, but it wasn't nearly enough to keep him from knocking Hoodie down, so he goes to his supply and takes some more. Unfortunately, it's the last of the pills, so it's off to Tim's house to resupply. This new information is majorly important. Hoodie has been successfully keeping the operator out of his brain using Tim's medication for an unknown amount of time, which means that he has been working outside of the operator's influence. He is, however, susceptible to attacks, which means before he got a hold of Tim's medication and in times of running dry, he may have been under the operator's control. We don't know how long this has been going on. He may have been sane for a number of months now. And yes, if you haven't caught on by now, any sort of coughing or wheezing fit is a direct sign of the operator's influence and imminent approach.
I just feel like
it's a symptom of the operator's radiation making the infected cough until they either spit up blood or collapse into a seizure fit. The next video uploaded comes from To The Arc, titled Conversion.
It's just a weird thing. Like,
You are weird.
It's weird having like any type of hair in your mouth.
Oh, when you have a beard, you get hair in your mouth all the time. It's beard life. Get a beard, you baby.
I can't.
I know, and I mock you for it.
Mog?
Hmm?
Mog? You mock me for it?
Hmm? Remember to look behind you.
Just more Hot Wheels.
And Dr. Pepper. Coordinates. Or it's a radio station.
The numbers at the end mean
complex
never
math problem.
cured, never trust. This video is mostly a response to the sight of Jay's near catatonic state after being attacked by the operator. To The Arc is witnessing Jay's conversion to the mask he say that all of the operator's fully infected victims reach, and wonders if he and Tim are able to fight it. The final clear message, remember to look behind you on a shot of Hoodie being attacked by Alex, seems to indicate that this might actually be from the third To The Arc member. It can go either way. This could be Hoodie telling Jay and Tim to look out behind them for Alex and showing footage of what happened to him to capitalize that point. Or it could be the original To The Arc member reminding Hoodie to be careful out in the field. From the way Hoodie's uploads have been going, I'd personally bet that the amount of serious distortion and disturbing nature of this entry is the work of the other To The Arc user. Hoodie's uploads have been way too clean and straightforward, utilizing mostly live footage with little extra punch. There's also the signature of the original To The Arc uploader in that a good amount of this video features a very distinct red coloring. Entry number 75 is uploaded, in which Jay and Tim storm the house and make sure Alex isn't there. Upstairs, they find he was definitely waiting for them. There's a bed set up and a picture of Amy beneath the pillow. On the back is an address and a message. I have him. It looks like Hoodie took Tim's house back for him, and they nabbed Alex in the process. Downstairs, Tim sees if he can find anything useful to take with him to the address they have, and Jay checks the wooden box where Hoodie found the hidden tape in entry number 73. It's not there, because it's now in Tim's pocket. Jay tries to ask about it, but Tim lies and says he didn't find anything. Jay manages to get the tape from him, and Tim says he can't watch it. He's not ready to see what's on there. He was going to show Jay, but he can't right now or it'll destroy everything. Jay ignores him and leaves with the tape. On September 3rd, Jay tweets, I can't help but think, what if Tim was hiding it for a reason and I'm better off not watching it? Or was he just lying to cover for himself? Jay does decide to upload the tape and labels it entry number 76. But he is outside of the hotel from last season with Maskey, who goes into the building and kidnaps Jessica. They bring her to the woods and Maskey goes back for Jay while Hoodie keeps Jessica at the base of a tree. Suddenly, Alex shows up with his gun and scares Hoodie off. Jessica slightly remembers Alex but has no idea what's going on and no memory of what he's done, and she willingly goes with him to escape the woods. Alex leads Jessica to the tunnel where he turns the gun on her. A fight ensues, Jessica attempting to wrestle the gun from Alex, and she wins. Before she has any chance to shoot him, Hoodie comes back,
You little
ignores Jessica
bitch.
completely, and beats Alex to the ground. Jessica runs into the woods and wanders around before mistaking the operator for a person who might be able to help, and is attacked within seconds. The camera picks up outside the tunnel during morning with Jessica laying on the ground, face turned away, motionless. The operator appears and vanishes with her body, just like last time with the man Alex killed. Masky walks on scene, removes his mask, and the video ends. Once again, we have proof that Alex has been obsessively watching the Marble Hornets channel and Twitter account. He saw the new entries from the hotel Jay uploaded after his failed attempt to kill Jay and Jessica, and Alex realized that not only were they nearby, they both had lost their memory. He was in the clear. Alex had a brief window of opportunity to track them down and finish the murders he intended to carry out in the woodshed. And when Jay uploaded the next to last hotel entry explaining they were going to leave that night, Alex made his way over to catch him outside and finish the job.
Tim's the muscle.
Hoodie and Masky clearly beat him to it and may have done so for the explicit purpose of saving Jay and Jessica after realizing that Alex, who now knew where they were, would make his move.
I'm saying he's
To the
the
Arc
muscle.
responds with their video, File.
Jessica's could obviously be just carried.
I'm saying he's the muscle.
You're saying she's fat. How dare you?
I'm saying.
No, not what I'm hearing.
Damn. Could have shown a dead body on YouTube.
It's not dead. It's just a dude lying on the ground.
They were
with
video
Logan
description
Paul
is,
before
remove
Logan
trust,
Paul's balls
forget it is
dropped.
real. The
was
final
just a
frame in the
bunch of
video
strawberry
is,
jam. He
you are
was just
distorted.
resting.
And in the scene with Alex, there is a secret message
don't
at
think
the
he
top
heard
in
what I
jumbled
said.
words. Bring knife. Entry number 77 shows Jay going to Tim's house with a knife and zip ties in his pocket. They have a fight and Tim gets Jay on the floor where he pulls the zip ties from Jay's pocket and uses them. Tim wants to trust Jay, but doing something like this proves that Jay isn't in the right mind to continue their investigation. Tim is going to the school alone and he'll come back for Jay when he's done there. He takes Jay's camera and leaves with Jay screaming in the background to give it back. Entry number 78 shows Hoodie entering Tim's house shortly after this event. He frees Jay, leaves the camera he took with him, and also lets Jay catch a parting message written on the mirror. Last chance. Jay goes to the address from the back of Amy's picture and finds an old college. Once there, he follows Tim around until encountering Hoodie, who is still fighting operator sickness and doesn't actually want to hurt Jay, but does make him back off. Jay also finds a room downstairs Hoodie left clues in. Lots of pictures of Alex tied to a chair on the wall and a note with a clear message. Benedict Hall. Find Alex. Find the Ark.
Find the
Jay spots a
numbers.
penknife immediately next to where the note was left, takes it, and tries to get into Benedict Hall, but fails. He chooses to set up camp in an opposing building on the top floor, staring out the window in case he spots anything that might help him get inside or get to Alex. To the Ark uploads a new video, Quadrant.
Some funky music.
Benedict Hall.
Eggs Benedict Hall. Yeah.
Shut your poor mouth.
How dare you?
Easy. I'm the worst.
The code in Quadrant is broken using a keyboard, the clues for which came from Twitter when To the Ark broke into the account and dropped 2 hints. How do hands talk? And a coded end component for a YouTube link to a video of a man using a keyboard. With the code broken, the full message in Quadrant is as follows. Who am I?
I know
Am
no one
the
can
third?
see what I'm doing, but
I
I'm doing the
cannot
whole
help. The
How
music
do
that plays is
hands
from the
talk?
song Three Blind Mice. The video description is, did you ever see?
Jeff just puts a puppet
Something
on
has
his.
happened to make To the Ark doubt their plans and motives and second guess their mission along with 2
Speaking
other
of
people
which.
who were blind to reality.
Okay.
Speeding up the audio also reveals a message.
Jeez. Yeah.
Actually, that's a unicorn. Stay put.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am
Let's run
I?
that through
Who
again,
am
shall we?
I?
Hello?
Now, that
To
first
who am I
message is
talking
actually
to?
pretty clear.
I don't.
Your mic cut out.
Good.
As for the last bit, we need to slow that down by 25%, and suddenly it becomes clear.
Everyone's going to.
This message is definitely incomplete. Where is it everyone is going? And exactly who is there already that didn't know how to leave? We'll find out very shortly, but for now, pay attention to the adamant message in the first half of To the Ark's response to Jay's upload. Hold your formation. Do not do this. Hold off. Stay put. Entry number 80 begins with Jay spotting Tim run out the front doors of Benedict Hall. He seizes his opportunity to get inside and walks around, finding nothing. Jay goes to the basement and is caught by Alex.
Alex. Oh, he got his aim back. Ah.
Damn it. Thought you shot like a stormtrooper, you dick.
Oh, weird, he didn't shoot twice.
Oh, hello, operator. Good to see you again. How are you?
Well, well, well. What do we have
Look who
here?
got shot.
Gotcha.
It's moving. Oh, I forgot about that. Forgot how fucking terrifying that is.
Man, I love it when you forget shit. Just
Hey
like
man, it's
last
been a
time.
week. And also 5 hours.
Yeah, I remember every second of it.
Now what part did I say go fuck yourself?
Oh, bloody handprint.
No.
Jay! Jay! Where are you? Jay, come on!
Peekaboo.
Oh shit, my stream ended.
You set this up!
Gentry.
Yeah, thanks for...
Gentry, no.
Hold on.
What'd you do?
Hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I gotta fix this.
No! You're not getting away again!
Says I'm streaming.
Huh?
Good thing this is a recap, so I don't really.
In entry number 81, Tim explores the school grounds over the span of 2 nights. He discovers Alex is in Benedict Hall, so he runs out, has a coughing fit, tries to get pills from his car, and finds they've been stolen. Tim blacks out and doesn't wake for hours. He goes back into Benedict Hall upon waking and can't find Jay, but finds his camera and his blood. We get a status update from Tim in entry number 82.
Blood.
He fears a relapse soon if he doesn't get his meds. He finds footage on Jay's laptop he's never seen and plays it for us. Jay goes to the tunnel in Rosswood Park alone and gets portaled around the woods after coming through the other side and runs into the operator. He ends up next to the red shack where he and Tim woke up last season and calls him. Jay has a wicked coughing fit inside the shed, has a seizure with the operator standing over him, and the rest of the footage is Jay running through the woods. Tim never got that voicemail and doesn't even remember getting a call that day. Tim notes that whatever happened at the end of the tape, it turned Jay from apologetic to violent. To the arc responds with
To
a new video,
angry.
null.
He angry.
No. It is silent. Oh yeah, for years. Arc awaits. Regurts.
I regurgitate.
The video description is location. In entry number 83, Tim finds where Jay sat watching Benedict Hall, wanders around and has a bout of operator sickness, coughing up blood. Tim heads into the hallway and can barely walk a straight line. Hoodie appears at the end and, as Tim breaks down with a coughing fit, Hoodie walks up to him. He taunts him with the missing pills from his
Looking
bag
for
and places his
these.
mask on the floor in front of him. Tim pushes away, the operator appears and Hoodie takes off. The next sequence speaks for itself.
Brian! Hey, fire.
Why'd you bring me here?
Fire
I don't belong here. Why did you bring me here?
Tim's room.
And we are back.
Oh, shit. He's a liar.
There's a new message on the mirror in Tim's house. Your fault. Tim turns and sees Jay's body on a pile of operator pages. He has a moment of grief, then spots Hoodie and chases him down through more portaling. After landing back in the school, Tim grabs a wrench and swings at Hoodie, who drops from a ledge before Tim can connect. He goes downstairs and retrieves a tape and his pills from the body, goes to remove the mask, and is scared off by the operator.
No, Brian. 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 Hello.
Tim manages to get home and uploads entry number 84, the tape he'd taken from Hoodie's body. We see Alex setting up a camera for a Marble Hornets casting shoot. He waits around for a while before someone finally shows up.
So young. I don't even know what the fuck's about to hit him.
Hey.
And that's when shit
Brian.
hit the fan.
Am I late for the audition?
No, you're actually just in time.
Yes, that's right. Hoodie is Brian. And guess who else is here?
Tanya? Here, you can use that script there. I'm going to have you read for a different character if that's okay.
All right.
I'll walk you through him. I don't have a name for him yet, but he's Brian, the main character Brian, not that Brian's best friend. I imagine him kind of cooler, more apathetic, the kind of guy that always has a cigarette in his mouth, and maybe
Kinda
some
guy
sort of
was
facial
getting
hair, like
sucked off.
mustache or sideburns, something like that.
Well, I already smoked, so I guess I'm already halfway there.
Tim even confirms that Hoodie was definitely Brian in his notes at the end, and admits that if he knew it was Brian beforehand, he doesn't have any idea how this all might have played out. In entry number 85, Tim
Might not
inspects his
shove
living
him
room
down
right
the
after
damn
the
thing.
events of the last entry and finds nothing. Just broken zip ties and Jay's knife and camera. No body or operator pages. He waits for weeks to see if Alex shows up, but nothing happens. Tim is getting paranoid, so he begins watching his house from down the street and catches Alex breaking in one night, taking a can of gasoline with him.
You in the attic? That's fine. This is all your fault.
In the attic?
I
Huh?
thought it was
Ian
me,
Frank?
but you're the source. You're the reason any of this happened. Everyone is gone because of you! You left Jay! And you left Brian! Everything that has happened is your fault!
I think we're shifting the blame
And
here.
it's not gonna end until you're dead!
I mean, he brought it here, Gentry.
Yeah, but did he really have to shoot?
So I'll tell you what,
He ain't gonna.
if you don't do the right thing and burn to death, you come and find me. We'll sell this.
Like
Face
You know where I'll
to
be.
gun.
Tim follows Alex to the door just in time to catch him set the house on fire. Tim
Good
escapes,
God,
but
I
has
can't
just
believe
lost
they
his
still did
house and
that.
everything in it. Wait, a house fire? Where have we seen that before?
That was my apartment.
Oh, look at you. You're where I was an hour ago. Meet me again another hour, and we'll meet the same place.
Of an apartment fire in County's. Shannon has been covering it for us. She joins us now with the latest. Shannon?
Angie, you can take a look behind me. This is the most relaxed we've seen this scene since we've been here. The original...
That's
The
right.
most lax we've
Back
been.
in season 1, someone burned down Jay's apartment right after To The Ark scared Jay out. To The Ark, who has obviously now been looking out for Jay for quite a while, also went out of their way several videos ahead of the apartment fire to warn Jay that Alex was watching. Alex, who we know now has been trying to kill Jay to shut him up about what really happened during Marble Hornets after finding out he was getting too close to the truth. Alex, who is now burning down Tim's house to get rid of him, was responsible for burning down Jay's apartment. To The Ark tried to use not just one but 2 videos to scare Jay out in an attempt to rescue him before Alex burned him alive. This is why the hacked entry video was so extremely straightforward and overt. The previous message meant to spook Jay, which was even titled Warning, was much too cryptic to do the job, so To The Ark used their voice in a new video and explicitly said, "From the start, this has been a game for us. Not anymore. I'm coming for you." Nothing short of directly threatening to break into Jay's apartment again for a kidnapping was going to accomplish To The Ark's real goal: hiding Jay from Alex, who they were watching prepare to track Jay down and shut him up for good. And they knew he would try it too, because he just attempted to kill Brian in his house after Jay interviewed Tim. In entry number 86, Tim has no choice but to retaliate and finish this whole mess. He goes to Benedict Hall to confront Alex and spirals through a series of portaling events while fighting him to the death. We won't touch everything in this, especially because this entry is so much better viewed in its entirety, but here are some highlights in sequential order.
Ah,
Shooting.
gun shooted.
Pop goes away.
Pop goes to Tim.
Alex, no, this isn't gonna fix anything. It's never gonna stop.
All this can stop. Everyone else is gone. You're the only one that's left. All you have to do is give up. Then I can stop this disease from spreading to them.
Alright, I guess I can't stream tonight.
Why not?
You're the one that brought this here.
My internet's being a bit...
You're
I
the
guess
one
I'm the
internet's
one
being
disconnected. Alright, I'm also having weather problems over here.
something,
What
could've
weather?
spread to
A
even more people.
tornado.
this can finally be over.
Bang bang.
Well, I guess I'll just stay on and pray to God that it like records it or something.
Maybe.
Because it like it says it's recording.
Duh. Duh. Duh.
Alex, it doesn't have to be like this. It's not protecting you, it's controlling you. We can fight it together. I know what it's like, I can help you.
There are
I've
things
had to
that can
live
help.
with this
Places
my
for people
entire
with,
life.
like you.
But I've
We
learned
can
how to
take
block
pills.
it out.
We can smoke cigarettes.
I can
We
show
can be
you
chill. We can just
how. If you
hang.
kill me, then what's gonna happen, huh? What's gonna happen to you then? You'll just be a shell of a person just like Brian.
Ooh, use the B word.
Brian. Brian. Look at his the way he stood.
Intimidating.
You killed him.
Someone propped up his body.
He died here slowly because of you.
Nink.
Well, I'm not too much this video.
How's it feel to be like one of your friends again?
His eyes closed there for a second.
What makes you think I'm the only source? There could be hundreds of others. Thousands. You could be spreading it too. It's just using you to get what it wants.
What is he though? What is he?
Everything to keep this under control. Everyone is dead. Sarah, Seth, Jessica, Amy, Brian, Jay, and now you.
We said Seth, right?
I don't know. Oh, that's his choking face. Ooh.
When you killed Amy, do you feel like you're in control then?
Ooh.
You missed someone.
Go! He's operating him! Yeah! That's a smooth operator!
You see how it spreads. If there's someone left, you have to kill them. And yourself.
No. You see, I have a little boo-boo.
And at long, long last, entry number 87, our last entry in Marble Hornets. Tim is alive and doing alright after his battle in the last entry. He throws away his mask in a dumpster and leaves. When Tim stops next, he's in a parking lot where he meets up with Jessica.
Good.
You doing okay? Haven't been around in a while.
Yeah, I'm fine. They got me on a new prescription, so I'm sleeping better.
That's good.
I mean, not great, but some.
Yeah. Side effects?
The ones you told me about.
I wish I could tell you they went away after a while, but...
It's fine. You still carrying those around everywhere?
Yeah, well, this one's Jay's, but he let me have it.
Thing about becoming a vlogger, you know.
He moved. I think he was finally getting over all this, and he just wanted to... You know,
start somewhere new?
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd get to meet him since you said he goes here too, but...
I guess the appointment time just didn't match up. It's actually kind of why I stopped by, is wanted to let you know that I'm probably going to be leaving too.
What? This doctor?
Just this area in general.
Yeah, insurance
That's
work here.
why I wanted to
doctor.
stop by, let you know this is probably the last time I'll be around, so... Sorry. You said you are doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just remember everything I told you about.
Are you okay?
Tim,
are you sure?
who's operating you? Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.
Oh my fuck! I'm live. We are back.
Wow.
We back in this bitch.
Back in this bitch.
I guess my Wi-Fi just won't let me watch the stream.
Wow.
I turned my Wi-Fi off my phone.
Of your phone.
Me phone. Which way did he go, Jeff?
Left or right?
Into the woods or back to a new place?
Yeah, everything's fine. See?
And that's it. That is the end of Marble Hornets. Everything is fine.
That's it?
Except for us, of
That's
course,
your
because it's time to
based
finish this
extremist
analysis for
Discord
good.
server? That was just schizo ramblings and Japanese hentai.
Ah, the video! Melting!
So, after all this exploration, how do we even proceed with tackling what's been uncovered? There are a lot of questions to answer and mysteries to explain, so let's go about this with a Hydra approach and take on one head at a time. Hoodie is Brian. It's confirmed by the secret tape Tim retrieves and Alex's moment of taunting Tim's failure to save him, as well as the final to the arc video. During the regards segment, we see several flashes of code comprised of 5 characters, the first being I, A, X, and R. If you take the middle character and assume it to be a letter, it's easy to see this is a word scramble. Rearrange the letters, assume the letter X to be the letter B, and you get Brian. There's also a quick frame with a hoodie drawing during this sequence in the bottom corner. The null code itself hasn't been solved, but it's widely assumed the other flashes of 5 character pieces are just Brian's name coded using past methods into the arc videos. Going back in time during Season 3, we can start piecing together just what Brian's motives were, but only if we take other characters and their actions into account.
Picture.
Let's start with the most confusing relationship between characters in the entire series.
That is a kind of goofy face.
Hoodie and Tim.
What are you talking about?
In their final confrontation, Hoodie taunts Tim with his pills and mask before leading him on a chase that results in fighting and death. Yet before this, Hoodie rescues Tim from Alex after the events of entry number 65. The events from that day only happened after Tim and Jay formed an honest alliance, which Hoodie orchestrated by stealing Tim's pills and exposing his entire medical history. Hoodie used the Marble Hornets Twitter to show Jay he was stalking Tim and added in the description of the observation video, "Waiting on you," which implies he wasn't going to do anything at this point. Hoodie gave Jay a major confrontation piece to get Tim on his level and begin making traction in the investigation, but Jay didn't act on it, so Hoodie went into Tim's room, stole his pills, and forced a sequence of events that got Jay moving. Hoodie, aka Brian, stole Tim's pills because he needed Jay and Tim to work together in hunting down Alex, and Jay was dragging his feet, so Hoodie forced the meeting. It's also why Brian tells Jay, "Look what you have caused," as Tim has a seizure. If Jay had just spoken to Tim after getting the medical files, Brian wouldn't have had to go to these extremes, but it's pretty clear he didn't feel bad about doing it. Brian didn't seem to feel bad about exposing Tim's medical files either, and it's interesting just how hung up Brian is on Tim being a liar. He really wants Jay to know the truth and seems a little bit vicious in condemning Tim for being dishonest, almost as if he's mad at Tim. But what reason would Brian have to be angry with Tim?
Why'd you start taking the meds again?
When I saw that footage that you got from him, and that person in the background or whatever it was, I couldn't help but think, you know, what if that's what I was seeing when I was in here? You know, what if that wasn't a hallucination at all?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying, what if this is my fault? Alex could be a normal person, you could be living a normal life, so could Jessica, so could everybody else if it wasn't for me.
But Alex
I have no way of knowing that for sure. That's always going to be in the back of my mind. How am I supposed to handle that?
I don't think shifting the blame is really going to help anyone right now.
I blamed everybody else except for me, and I could be the one that started this.
I think you just need to relax because all the stress is probably making you really paranoid.
But what if I'm right? What if what happened to me is happening to Alex right now?
Tim didn't need to confess his secrets at the hospital because his medical files already told us. And until Jay had Tim's medical files, the only person who possessed them was Brian. We don't know how long Brian's had them, but Brian knew they were important because he understood what Tim's symptoms meant in terms of being infected by the operator. He understands it far too well because Brian is infected too. We've caught him taking Tim's pills to keep the operator out of his head and succumbing to operator sickness on camera. But beyond the coughing, there's a major symptom buried so deeply it's easy to forget. Victims of operator sickness cough up blood frequently. Alex did it, Tim did it, and Brian did it too. In Jay's first investigation of Brian's house in Season 1, he finds a sink filled with dry blood. At the time, you could assume it had something to do with the violence that occurred here, but people who are shot don't normally stagger to a bathroom, lean over the sink, and cough up blood. And even though Alex tried to shoot Brian, he clearly missed because Brian is alive and well. This blood was a symptom of operator sickness, not a gunshot. Alex coughing up blood in the sink during Season 2 was a callback to the scene in Brian's house from Season 1. We were meant to infer this was a defining scene for more than just Alex's condition. Speaking of Season 1, remember how often in the original Marble Hornets tapes Brian was missing for no good reason? We see him on set a grand total of 2 times, and in both of those tapes, the shoot is interrupted by the operator. Then, no more Brian, and it's brought up a lot by the crew. This was foreshadowing a much later reveal that Brian was infected, and we even have evidence of the event on video from Alex's secret tape. Just like Jay, Brian's been dealing with operator sickness since the filming of Marble Hornets, but ended up displaying much stronger symptoms. Even as Hoodie, he's still fighting it, constantly stealing Tim's pills to keep his mind guarded from the operator and running away when he sees it. Are you starting to piece together why Hoodie's attitude towards Tim is so odd now? Let's have a quick refresher.
More specifically, the director, Alex. Alex Curley, if you remember.
I don't really remember much. I mean, he was a friend of Brian's, so I didn't really talk to him that much. I mean, he just kind of asked me to be part of the cast for the sake of convenience.
Right. Okay. Did you live here?
Thought it was cute and shit.
Yeah. Well, I
kind of lived
in the middle of nowhere, right?
Well, I mean, I lived next to Brian, so I mean, I didn't really live near Alex. He was just kind of off.
Okay.
I'm going to have you read for a different character, if that's okay. All right. I'll walk you through him. I don't have a name for him yet, but he's Brian, the main character Brian, not that Brian's best friend. I imagine him kind of cooler, more apathetic, the kind of guy that always has a cigarette in his mouth.
Screaming at all hours of the night. Had to up my dosage just to calm me down, to the point where I was almost numb.
But these
hallucinations,
what do they look like?
Well, that's the thing, I can't remember any of them. Probably because of the medication.
Let's put that blend mode
It
to
didn't
scream.
cure me exactly, but it kind of leveled me out enough that I was able to go to a normal school. I got transferred to another facility, got into college. That's where I met Brian, the first real friend I remember having.
Oh, they were friends.
Hey, Alex, we're gonna go get dinner after this. If you want to join?
No, I'm fine. You know, I gotta pack up all this stuff. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
I got shit to do. I'm sorry.
No, you guys go ahead. I don't want to hold you up. I have auditions to go through. You killed him. And he died here
to go
slowly
through,
because
people
of you.
to murder.
How's it feel to be like one of your friends?
Brian.
Brian and Tim were best friends during the filming of Marble Hornets, which was when Brian was infected by the operator, because he was constantly around Tim. Tim didn't have issues with the operator because he was taking his medication, which we know from the time he had a coughing fit in Brian's house during entry number 20. But from seeing the operator constantly around Alex and Brian, we know Tim passed it on even if he was coping. As Alex broke under the weight of his infection and Brian began slipping away, Tim stayed clean.
Ooh.
Fast forward 3 years and Brian is suffering to the point of coughing up blood in the sink. Then Alex breaks in and tries to kill him after seeing Jay's interview online with Tim. Brian survives the attack, 2DR comes along and collects him for their mission, and Tim joins the group shortly after as Maskey. Brian and Tim are suddenly best friends again after barely any contact for years. They decide Alex is the one responsible for all of their issues, so Tim and Brian work together to hunt him down. As far as Brian knows, Alex is the bad guy. He brought the operator around, he led his crew into traps for it, and now he's trying to kill people to keep them quiet about what he did. It's easy for Brian to pinpoint Alex as the cause of all their problems, until he finds Tim's medical records. For more than 4 years, Brian's physical and mental health was plummeting, and he'd been led to believe it was Alex's fault. He joined up with his old best friend Tim, who also claimed Alex was definitely the issue, and together, they worked to hunt him down. And after at least a year of running through the woods at night, conspiring to commit murder together, and bonding over their mutual need for revenge, Brian discovers that Tim, his best friend, is the real problem. And to make it worse, he'd known all along. Tim is a liar. From this point forward, Brian could watch all the videos he wanted with Alex abusing Tim and still say enjoyed watching.
Thank you, so innocent now.
After all, Brian was betrayed by the one true friend he had. But this still doesn't clear up their relationship entirely, does it? How did the Hoodie and Maskey act work if Tim was in an operator trance like he told Jay? How did they meet up with Ryan into the Ark in the first place?
Okay,
why
fine,
doesn't Tim
win.
remember any of it, and why doesn't he remember Brian was Hoodie? The mystery unravels when you ask what kind of mental state Tim's really in while wearing the mask. The story he tells us, and the story that's easy to believe, is that when he's wearing the mask, he is not in control of his own mind because the operator has broken in. Allegedly, when Tim is Maskey, he has no memory of what he does or why he does it. But if that's the case, if that's the absolute truth, Why would Maskey, who claimed to be an agent of the operator's will, ever freely work with Hoodie, who was trying to kill Alex, the operator's chosen puppet? Why would Maskey show up just as Alex was about to shoot Jay and Jessica and hurt Alex, who, again, is the operator's favorite? Why would Maskey show up at an abandoned house with a knife in his hand, sprint right past Jay, and try to stab Alex? If Hoodie and Maskey were the operator's left and right hands, why would he ever allow them to team up, lure Alex out of his house into the woods, and then try smashing his head with a rock? Why would the operator's sudden appearance scare them away from Alex, leaving him unharmed? And if Tim's Maskey state was a legitimate trance enacted by the operator, how could Hoodie ever lead him around and set him on kidnapping errands? That should be impossible. In every single one of their appearances together, Hoodie and Maskey have been working against Alex and the operator in very obvious ways. Even on his own, Maskey's been working against Alex, and he's supposed to be the most easily controlled by the operator's influence. The operator doesn't want Alex hurt. They've saved him from death and bodily harm several times now, and each one of those times, it's been to get Alex away from Hoodie and Maskey. The truth is that Tim was almost never in an operator trance while wearing the mask. He has always been in control of his own mind while playing Maskey. The only time this isn't true is when he abducts Jay in Season 1 and when Hoodie steals his pills and lets the operator take over. This time he does wear the mask, but look where he ends up. Rosswood Park, the one and only place he's always ended up when controlled by the operator according to his medical files. Tim only wears the mask now because if he didn't, we as an audience would know instantly that the operator doesn't need him to wear one, and all other clues about his true mental state as Maskey would be too obvious. He wears the mask this time as a tool of the writing, not because Maskey is an operator proxy. In fact, Troy and Joseph has stated several times that there are no proxies in Marble Hornets. The operator never has total control of his victims. So if Tim was sane the entire time he was masking, why does he claim not to remember any time he wore the mask? Because now he's not lying. Tim really doesn't remember. The first meeting with Jay results in Tim barely acknowledging he knows him, and there's not a trace of hesitation in his actions. It's like Tim has forgotten Jay completely. After this meeting, Tim seems to act just fine around Jay and even becomes friendly. He gives Jay the tapes, takes him around the abandoned hospital until he gets suspicious of him and doesn't even recognize Hoodie when he appears. Then when Tim confronts Jay in the parking lot about his investigation, his anger and frustration seem way too real to be an act.
So much for the last few years makes so much sense.
I mean,
now.
they're all acting.
I was doing fine. I was getting better, and then...
Pretty good acting.
Yeah.
Imagine waking up one morning in the backseat of your car, miles away from home, with blood in your hair, and you have no idea how that happened.
Spa.
Imagine waking up one morning with your leg broken and no memory whatsoever of that happening. Think about that. Imagine not being able to keep a job because you call into work one morning and they say, "Oh, we're sorry, we had to fire you because we haven't heard from you for the last 3 weeks."
The first incident must have been his break into Brian's house, Tim's first appearance as Maskey. Remember what happened. Maskey ran at Jay, struggled for a moment, then had a seizure on the floor and Jay escaped. Tim only has seizures brought on by mental attacks from the operator. If he's having a seizure now while attacking Jay, he did this while totally in control of himself. And then the operator suddenly appeared, causing a seizure. The same night, Jay loses his memory and wakes up in a place he doesn't recognize with no idea how he got there. The operator had clearly affected Jay, which we knew back then, but now we know it also hit Tim. In addition to the seizure fit, the operator wiped his memory. We know the operator leaves Tim's mind as a blank slate when it does take control, because the sequence of events is exactly what happened when Hoodie took Tim's pills later. Seizure fit, operator control, and then waking up with no memory of what happened. What about the other 2 times Tim mentioned losing his memory? Well, the broken leg one is one we all remember. Alex did it to put Tim down without killing him outright, but that wouldn't have been enough for the operator, who would have made sure Tim didn't go seeking revenge after he took care of his busted limb, so it wiped his mind to defend Alex. And finally, the 3 weeks out of work issue. That can be chalked up to the period of time Maskey and Hoodie worked together during Season 2. There was a lot of Hoodie and Maskey footage during that season, and it culminated in Maskey and Hoodie's attempt to kidnap Jessica and Jay from the hotel, which was ruined by Alex, who brought the operator with him. Right after Jessica vanishes, Tim walks on scene looking slightly stunned and removes his mask. This is the very last action Maskey is seen taking in the timeline before Jay encounters Tim looking very sane and coming out of the mental health clinic. It was after the Jessica incident that Tim decided to seek help and start getting better for good. That's why Tim sees Hoodie as an enemy instead of a former ally in Season 3. He has no memory of working with Hoodie at all because the operator wiped his mind again. The morning after the hotel incident would have been Tim's big wake-up call. Of course he kept the tape from that night a secret after finding it in his jacket the morning he and Jay woke up near the red shed. It really would have ruined everything. There was no way for Tim to explain what happened on that tape from his side of the story. The entire event and his motives that night were missing from Tim's memory. Mind wipes have actually played a prominent role in the series. A mental erasing session by the operator is the entire reason for Jay's missing 7 months at the start of Season 2. The operator can't kill anyone itself, so to protect Alex, it does the only thing it is capable of, wiping out memories and all the knowledge, motives, and progress attached. If you can't remember your enemies, you'll never go after them. Now that we know what's really going on with Tim, we can see why his time with Hoodie is so broken up. Brian's secret identity was a genuine surprise for him. Tim used to know he was working for Brian, but after the Jessica incident, he no longer knew who Hoodie was. The operator took all those memories. And when I say working for Brian, I do mean it.
Yeah, I like Hoodie more because it's like, Hoodie was more interesting to write, I guess, because we've had it to where
It was harder to write.
Yeah.
Because he had more than a one-track mind.
Yeah, like, we use the analogy of Star Wars.
Hello, everybody.
When we were writing, we were like, okay, Masky is Darth Vader, Hoodie is the Emperor kind of thing, where it's like, he's the one directing that one.
One is physical, one is
cerebral.
cerebral.
Yeah. Whereas Masky is just like, I'm gonna tackle this with my face. Hoodie was like, hey, you should tackle that with your face.
Brian was the plotter, the leader, the one who sent him to do what he needed as Masky.
Do it.
After every event of Tim losing his memory, Brian would help restore it and guide him back to the mission. But when Brian found Tim's medical records after the hotel incident and realized he'd been lying all along, he immediately decided against restoring Tim's memory again. He wasn't going through all that effort, work, and time to realign himself with a friend who had deceived him for years. Instead, Brian forced Tim and Jay to work together and guided them along to the finale at Benedict Hall. Brian wanted only one person dead, and it was Alex. He wanted Tim and Jay to live, which is why the word permanence flashes on the TV screen before their faces appear in surveillance. And even when Brian was being abusive towards Tim and manipulating Jay, Brian's intention was never to see either of them hurt. But how did Tim even get wrapped up in this? What led him to become Masky in the first place? His appearance in Brian's house seemed so sudden, and now that we know he was sane, how does it make sense for him to even be there? To solve this, we have to think about the beginning of Season 3. Jay finds Tim, whose mind has been wiped clean of absolutely everything to do with Masky, Hoodie, and Alex. He's back in the state of mind he had from Season 1. Jay mentions he's working on Marble Hornets, and Tim says he has a bunch of tapes from the set lying around, which Jay can have if he wants them. This means that for the entire duration of the series, Tim has had these tapes. And in those tapes, we witness Alex knocking Tim unconscious, hunting him through the woods at night, and leaving him for the operator at the abandoned hospital where Tim's most traumatic memories occurred. Shortly after Jay uploads those tapes, Tim asks for the meeting in the parking lot, and he begins his monologue with this.
So after our little field trip, I couldn't help but shake this feeling that there was something funny about you. So I do a search for Marble Hornets, and you want to know what I find?
Think about that sequence of events. Jay meets with Tim years after Marble Hornets was filmed, asks a whole bunch of questions about his time on set, and after Tim starts to wonder what's really going on, he does a web search for Marble Hornets and finds the YouTube channel with everything Jay's uploaded on it. In Season 1, Jay's very first step towards progress outside of viewing the tapes was to interview Tim. So Jay meets with Tim years after Marble Hornets was filmed, asks a whole bunch of questions about his time on set, and then doesn't contact him again. Tim's behavioral response to Jay's act in Season 3 was with an identical mindset to his mental state in Season 1. Jay didn't bother to keep tabs on Tim's actions after the interview in Season 1, so we didn't see his natural response to Jay's odd behavior. But in Season 3, we do, and Tim's natural response is to try a web search for Marble Hornets. We know during Season 1 that Alex was watching Marble Hornets from very early on. It was already active in the writing that these characters are fully capable of watching the videos being uploaded. Tim's mental state and memory in Season 3 is the same as in Season 1, which means his course of responsive behavior towards Jay would be identical in both periods of the timeline. The only difference between the events is one major factor that separates the results in each season. In Season 3, Tim gives his Marble Hornets set tapes to Jay almost immediately. In Season 1, Tim still had all of his tapes from the Marble Hornets set. And say, what was the most important event in that entire stash that Jay found?
Doink.
Hey.
Let me run you through a scenario. It's a scenario we've already seen played out in Season 3, but now I want you to imagine it during Season 1. You are Tim, a guy who's had nothing to do with an abandoned college film for many, many years that you didn't even have a major role in. Along comes Jay, this guy from the set who is the director's assistant. Not the writer, not even the co-director, the assistant. He claims he wants to finish the film, but instead of doing all the normal things a casting director would do, he asks a whole lot of weird questions that seem unrelated to making a movie. You go home and start thinking about how weird that experience was, and as time goes by, you don't hear from Jay. So, on a whim, you do a search for Jay, or a search for Marble Hornets, and you get a hit. The Marble Hornets YouTube channel. You're really curious now, so you start watching the uploads. There are extremely odd things in this footage. In fact, you don't remember half of it even happening. The more you watch, the more you realize these tapes are of so much more than a failed college film. And then you realize you still have some of the tapes. What if there's something on them you ought to see? What if there's something even bigger than what Jay found on the tapes that you have? So you take out the tapes, you sit down and you watch them, and what do you see? Alex walking up behind you and cracking a metal pipe over your head, followed by that monster from the videos appearing in the same room. You watch footage of Alex hunting you at night in the woods, leading to the abandoned hospital where you were mentally tortured as a kid. And while you're there, the monster from earlier comes back. And now it hits you. That was your hallucination, and Alex has been working with it all along. Alex wasn't just a really bad director. He was an evil person out to feed you to something horrible you've spent your life trying to escape. You religiously watch the YouTube channel marking Jay's progress because the more he digs, it seems the closer he'll get to finding Alex. You truly hate Alex now. You want to find him, and you want him to pay. Jay goes to Brian's house, finds Brian is gone, and there is definitely violence involved with his disappearance. Those drawings you've seen Alex making in Jay's uploads are in the house, and knowing what Alex did to you, it wouldn't be surprising to find out he tried to hurt Brian as well.
But that does not give excuse for Alex.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, they're all pretty bad when you think about it.
Yeah.
Whoever they are uploads some kind of taunt for Jay to go back to the house. You don't know who this uploader is or what they're trying to do, but you want answers, and you're going to get them. You go out and buy a mask, then you mark it up to be scary. You go to Brian's house and hide out there, hoping to catch someone, anyone who you can interrogate. Jay's playing investigator, so why shouldn't you try it? But the only person you run into is Jay, and you hesitate to do anything when he spots you because you didn't know it would be him. But you can't just let him leave with that camera. It has evidence of you on it, and if you're going to find out what's happening, you won't let someone watching the Marble Hornets channel know what you're up to. You rush forward and try to tackle Jay, but have one of your infamous seizures, and the next morning... Say, where did this mask come from? In Maskey's next appearance, we can assume he was under the influence of the operator due to all the visual tearing in Jay's vanishing act. After all, Jay's destination and entry number 19 is Brian's house, where he lays in the hallway staring at the operator. It's after this event that To The Ark seems to recruit Brian as Hoodie behind the scenes and then Tim as Maskey. It may be that the founding member of To The Ark convinced Brian they needed Tim after seeing his activities online, and if they were all after Alex, it only made sense to form an alliance. Tim was clearly ready to do things most people would shy away from. And there you have it. Brian is attacked by Alex. At the same time, Tim investigates Marble Hornets online, finds out what Jay's doing, views his own tapes from the set, and learns what Alex did to him. He tries to investigate Brian's disappearance as Maskey after seeing To The Ark's upload, but fails and loses his memory. To The Ark reaches out to him, and soon, Brian and Tim, who are old best friends, reunite over their mutual need to make Alex suffer. Along with the founding member of To The Ark, they work together to guide Jay on his path so he can dig up Alex while they stay in the shadows. Unfortunately, Tim keeps getting mind-wiped by the operator because he's far more susceptible to the attacks than Brian, having been infected since childhood. And each time Tim is taken out, Brian comes back to reintroduce him to the fold, until he finds Tim's medical records after their attempt to rescue Jessica from the hotel failed, and Brian realizes Tim was lying the whole time.
Hey, a Frisk face. It's Frisk. Undertale.
Yep.
Keep in mind that the entirety of Season 2 past the opening of the hotel took place over the course of 7 months before the hotel incident. When Jay uploads a tape of Tim's leg being smashed by Alex, Hoodie responds by saying he is enjoying watching him suffer. This upload comes well after their failed mission at the hotel. This means in the time between the hotel incident and Jay's upload of Tim being put out of commission by Alex, Hoodie and Maskey had some sort of falling out, which, more likely than not, would be the discovery of his medical records. Remember, the morning of the hotel incident, Tim wakes up and wanders around, lost and confused after a fresh mind wave from the operator. He takes his mask off and realizes he can't keep allowing this to happen. He has to seek help. So he goes to the doctor and starts heavy treatment. Brian, being the most legendary stalker in the series, would have easily tracked him to one of his appointments, become curious about his medical history, found a way to get a hold of the files, and realized Tim's been lying about picking up operator sickness from Alex during Marble Hornets. Tim was patient zero. After being friends for so long and forming such a deep alliance, Brian would have felt betrayed and angry. He'd become callous towards Tim, and instead of going through the labor of making him an ally yet again and restoring his memory, he'd just pair him with Jay and guide them both on a course of his choosing. Brian can't trust him ever again. It's just not worth it to try. So he just watches Jay's uploads in Season 2, responding when he has something to say, and waits for Jay to finish while Tim continues treatment at the clinic. By the time Jay is back in the field, Tim is rehabilitated, and Hoodie has made up his mind about what happens next. In the end, Tim really didn't know who he was as Maskey, or that Brian was Hoodie. He was just as lost and confused as Jay. Before his mind wipe as Maskey after the hotel incident, Tim did what he thought was right by working with Brian into the Ark to put Alex down for good. After all, the three of them together had been severely burned by Alex, and revenge was well overdue. And yes, it's finally that time. Hoodie was Brian, Maskey was Tim, and Scully was Jay before the idea was cancelled in the writing. So, with all those other secret identities revealed, it's time to tackle the big one. Who is to the Ark?
Oh.
Who was to the Ark?
What is to the Ark?
Like, who was it, like, in the end? Because the series over and I still haven't figured it out.
It is...
Yes.
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 That's one of those things where we kind of have an idea in our head who it was.
Well, we know who it was. Yeah.
Right, but we kind of want to leave it ambiguous.
A little bit, yeah.
And even then, there's some wiggle room with our interpretation of who it was.
Yeah, it's
some wiggling.
Yeah.
It's
look at it play with a water bottle.
Yeah. Sorry
to build off the label.
Is Charlie Kirk?
Some things in Marble Hornets will
Too
just
soon?
stay a mystery.
Now, before you even begin thinking about what was just said,
They were just
let me
master
cut you
debating.
off. I didn't show you this footage to say, oh, it's all a mystery and it'll never be solved because it's meant to be that way. The setup, the details, the reactions, and the answers from all three of the Marble Hornets guys gives it away. Here, listen to this again.
Like, who was it, like, in the end? Because the series over and I still haven't figured it out.
Yes, the series is over at the time this panel is taking place. ConnectiCon is a convention in Hartford, Connecticut that's held every July, and last year was no exception. In June of 2014, Marble Hornets ended with entry number 87, and a few weeks have passed between the ending and this question being recorded. At the end of the series, we know for a fact that Hoodie was a major player in uploading to the channel, and they revealed it in very obvious ways at several points. In the final To the Ark video, Hoodie signs off for good and leaves the clue that he is Brian. We have Brian's name under regards, and we also have the appearance of the hoodie mask in the same sequence. We know Tim was a major part of it too because he stood still for quite a few shoots during Season 1's videos, and we've established he was sane the whole time. Hoodie and Maskey, aka Brian and Tim, were obvious members of To the Ark. The audience knows this, the writers know this, and the writers know how obvious it is for everyone too because they made it to be obvious. So why didn't Troy and Joseph just shrug and say Hoodie and Maskey? Because it's not that simple.
That's one of those things where we kind of have an idea in our head who it was.
Well, we know who it was. Yeah.
Right, but we kind of want to leave it ambiguous.
A little bit, yeah.
Even without Tim's comment, Joseph's answer alone is enough to read between
There's
the
like
lines.
really one
but I'd be
person
lying if I
left.
didn't say Tim's comment
Aside
and
from
Joseph's
Amy.
reply were extremely helpful. The writers
Like
of
maybe
Marble
Seth
Hornets
is
do
just somewhere in
know
the
for
background,
a
like,
fact who
okay,
To the Ark
guys,
is.
Here's the problem.
After making it so glaringly obvious on purpose in the series that Hoodie and Maskey were both To the Ark at several points and then not confirming it was only them at this panel, it's clear they weren't alone. We know there was a third member of To the Ark through the Classified video, the Extraction video directly tied to it, and the fact that To the Ark tells Maskey to return to us in Season 1. If it had just been Hoodie in Season 1 as To the Ark telling Tim to come back, he wouldn't have said return to us. And because Hoodie is Brian, there's no possibility To the Ark was only ever Hoodie and Maskey, because To the Ark's Advocate video was a message to Jay telling him he needed to save Brian from Alex. If Hoodie was To the Ark at this point, he wouldn't need to make this video because Hoodie was Brian, would know Alex was coming for him, and didn't need to be rescued. We've all seen how Brian acts as Hoodie. He's very capable of taking things on himself when it comes to violence. Brian also wouldn't show his own face on To the Ark's channel. The entire idea behind Hoodie is that he's trying to keep his identity a secret. You can argue that Brian staged the entire angle and Advocate on purpose to lead Jay to his home, but the evidence against it stacks up so much stronger than this one instance. A truly major component of solving To the Ark codes is finding the cipher, a key that decodes encrypted messages. Usually the cipher is in the video, or the code being used is well known, so the cipher is already out there. To the Ark encoded almost everything they did, and that includes their identity. The cipher to some of the more quiet aspects of the puzzle box is so all-encompassing, it touches all three members and their identities. And we were given that cipher a very long time ago.
It's Benedict.
Do you remember in Season 2's review, we explored how messages and attention seemed extremely similar on all fronts? I originally said that if To the Ark's videos are like a game of matching pairs, messages and attention make the most obvious cohesive pair. Through that analysis, we discovered To the Ark uses old black and white footage to speak directly to Tim, aka Maskey, whose appearance is black and white. And there's one more color that's distinctive of Maskey, right? That mustard yellow jacket.
Mustard.
Wait.
Mustard.
Mustard yellow jacket. Who else wears something you could call mustard yellow? Hoodie. Both of them worked together for a major portion of the series, both wore masks, and both wore the same color jacket. Hoodie and Masky, otherwise known as the twins by To The Ark. That makes two instances of color coding by To The Ark. When addressing Tim, they use the theme of black and white, and Tim's mask is black and white. In addressing both Hoodie and Masky, who wear the exact same colored jackets, To The Ark calls them the twins. That's not the end of the story, though. The other half begins with another game of matching pairs we called out earlier. Signal and Broadcast both have distinct red and blue stereoscopic shading, and their names are related. Each has a theme of water. Signal's footage comes from Silent Snow, Secret Snow, snow being just another form of rain, and Broadcast is shot from underwater with the video description message, "Are you drowning?" These two videos are directly linked, and while we established earlier that the person in Broadcast wasn't Masky, at the time of release it was a mystery as to who exactly was standing there. We hadn't met Hoodie yet. In entry number 67, Jay uploads the tape Hoodie left at the abandoned hospital. In that tape, Hoodie rescues Tim after the events of entry number 65, patrols the halls, knocks out Alex, and tries to kill him. During this entire entry, the camera is in Hoodie's hands, and the footage keeps getting distorted by red and blue stereoscopic shading. This is the most prominent, most frequent form of distortion that rocks the camera for the duration of the video, and we barely ever see it when Jay is recording. Hoodie's distortion signature is stereoscopic shading. He was the figure in Broadcast. You can see it's his silhouette, and only he would be telling Tim, "Enjoying watching you suffer." This isn't the last time distortion colors play an important role, but let's just acknowledge the breakdown so far. Black and white videos with very old film from To The Ark are directed at Tim. Red and blue stereoscopic shading means a video was created by Brian. The color of Hoodie and Masky's jackets are what led To The Ark to call them the twins. Color themes play a major part in solving To The Ark's codes, and when it comes to applying colors to members of the club, the founder didn't leave themselves out. Remember how jarring it was to see those vivid red colors in Classified and Extraction? It kinda came out of nowhere, didn't it? Solid red, red lighting, and until this point, we've never seen such a strong amount of red in a video from To The Ark. Or at least, you'd think so, considering how long it's been since the last and very first time it happened. In To The Ark's version, the red tower is shown so Jay understands how important it is. At the end of the video, we see a solid red X. That makes two shots of solid red in the same video. Classified and Extraction are known videos from To The Ark's founder, and again, if we're playing the matching pairs game that worked for Masky and Hoodie's codes, it means the identifying color for To The Ark's founder is solid red. Going back to Virgin, we know the idea behind it is to go to the Red Tower. At the Red Tower, Jay discovers a tape left for him by To The Ark revealing Seth was given over to the operator by Alex. Virgin was meant to capitalize the message To The Ark left on the back of their fake operator pages in Brian's house. The same person who uploaded Advocate left the pages in Brian's house, and they uploaded Virgin. Let's review the facts we have about To The Ark.
My brain.
The founding member has made their self-identifying color red. They left a tape of Alex leading Seth to the operator during the filming of Marble Hornets in the Red Tower. They were an original member of the Marble Hornets crew. They had access to tapes Jay didn't have and proved it several times. They were the one filming behind-the-scenes footage in Brian's house during entry number 20. Now, keep in mind that Season 1 and everything in it was only meant to be one complete story. The writing behind it and everything that happens must make sense on its own without further development, and that means the character of To The Ark and their identity must be comprehensible from Season 1 alone. We have all the evidence we need after Season 1 for confirmation, but still, if you look at the writing and character motivations during Season 1 in a vacuum, it should become clear. The founding member of To The Ark is Seth, Alex's cameraman. As part of the original Marble Hornets crew, Seth was responsible for recording all the scenes and keeping the many tapes Alex had.
Just say the
Seth had constant access to the tapes and video equipment, was around the set and actors constantly, and experienced more of Alex's cruelty than anyone else. As someone who handled the tapes, Seth would have been alerted to something as strange as the operator appearing in them before Alex himself would. In fact, the very first appearance of the operator on set in the timeline is in entry number 12. In this entry, we hear Alex tell Seth to handle the camera as he and Brian cross the field, so we know Seth is filming. To The Ark's founding member also included a clip from entry number 20 in the Extraction video, and we know in entry number 20, Jay made it a point on Twitter he can't remember who was filming. It wasn't Jay and Alex, it wasn't Tim who comes in later, and we know it wasn't Brian. At the beginning of the tape, Alex establishes they're in Brian's house, but he isn't with them.
This is just
Jay remarks that he doesn't know where Brian is either. There are only two candidates left.
I mean, look at the face, like it's slowly, like, just slowly losing resolution.
Out of all the people Alex would choose to make sit down at a behind-the-scenes shoot and hold the camera, it would make much more sense for Seth to be chosen. As someone who knows cameras, Seth would easily see what Alex tried to do in entry number 14 and expose it through the program code.
You got games on
Seth
your
would
phone?
have tapes from the set Jay didn't and know how to work with them, which we know to
You
the Ark
clearly
does
don't
because
own
they
an
had
air
the audio
fryer.
from entry number 10, separate tapes from entry number 7, and the Red Tower tape. To the Ark wanted Alex to suffer. They knew what he did to Seth, and they knew the operator. Again, if you look at Season 1 in a vacuum, there's only one character at all who was a Marble Hornets crew member that had video equipment, access to the tapes, and a motive to hate Alex. Seth was humiliated and talked down to in his very first appearance and led to the operator by Alex. The tape of Seth being given to the operator will always be linked to the Red Tower. That's why the color red is to the Ark's signature. This was the moment Seth met the monster he's obsessed with and became to the Ark. And as for that Noah's Ark metaphor he had going, it becomes very useful much later for confirming Seth's identity.
And now it
we
just
only
looks
ever
like
see
his
Seth in
nose.
front of the camera on 2 occasions.
Just looks like a mouth.
In Season 1
His
during
nose
his
looks like
first
a mouth.
appearance, and in Season 3
Shut
during picture
up.
number 54.
Look
I'm
at
going to play the beginning, and I want you all to pay attention to
is so
what you
funny
see
looking.
and what you hear.
It's like watching a cloud slowly change shape.
Rain.
Yeah, I got it.
How is it over there?
Still going. Not thunder. Bit of rain. No. There was no lightning before the thunder. Then that.
Well, that was exciting, I guess is the word.
That was fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
Pouring
wet.
rain. Awesome. Have you seen Alex? Oh, he said he was gonna run home and change shirts because obviously he's kind of soaking right now, but he said he was gonna be back in a little bit. So.
Architecture this car? Yeah, unless you want to wait for me, you should probably go.
All right. I'll see you. See ya.
Seth's second and last
He made
appearance
them
in the
wet.
series is hiding under a stairway with Jay and Tim, wiping off his glasses after being caught in a rainstorm. Oh, and what was it he said?
Oh yeah, pouring rain. Awesome.
We haven't seen Seth since his first appearance in Season 1, and all the way in Season 3, this is how he's brought back. The Marble Hornets team could have chosen any night under any condition at all to create this scene. They have full creative control over what they shoot, under what conditions they shoot it, and at what time. For the kind of content that works at
Alex
the core
was
of
an
this
asshole,
entry,
so-
they didn't even need Seth or Jay to appear, but
What's
they chose to
your
do
point?
it and chose to film the scene
I
in
don't
a
know.
pouring rainstorm, with that kind of dialogue coming straight from Seth's mouth. This isn't
Do you even know what
coincidence.
you're talking
This
about?
is confirmation.
No, 100%
To the Ark's
no.
entire hang-up has been water imagery, rainstorms, a flood. Seth was brought back under these exact conditions, not ideal for anyone to shoot anything in, to underscore the point that he is to the Ark. Seth fits the profile better than anyone. He is
It's
to the
raining,
Ark.
it's pouring.
We have more
Seth
than
is
enough evidence for it
snoring.
beyond logical writing, but the idea that Sarah was to the Ark maintained by some fans is not entirely illogical either, actually. Joseph stated to the Ark's true identity is meant to be ambiguous, even if a genuine answer can be found by puzzle solving. Seth and Sarah's complete lack of being caught literally red-handed as to the Ark means there is no true conviction. We don't have a smoking gun, and we never will. I'll also admit there is
Alex
some
does.
potential evidence and motive for Sarah. In entry number 20, the person holding the camera appears to be shorter than Alex and Tim. Seth is shorter than Alex, but not by much, and he's taller than Tim. But Sarah is shorter than both of them and could easily be the camera if she were holding it at eye level. But that doesn't really mean anything. Seth could just be holding it at chin level or slightly lower and looking at the screen for guidance. It's very circumstantial, and there isn't nearly enough proof to say who's behind it by the camera's height. As for motive, there's no doubt Alex led Sarah to the operator at some point as well, and that's motive enough to despise him. But when you put all the puzzle pieces and evidence together, there's no other candidate that fits the profile as perfectly as Seth, and to the Ark's color coding makes far too much sense. You can also add that their second identifier, the symbol of the watching eye, directly relates to cameras and the act of being a cameraman. Seth was the eye of the camera for Marble Hornets, and he'd used that symbolism as another code in the way he made the Red Tower's color his signature. We can also mention that, just like with Tim and Brian's matching pair cipher videos, To the Ark's classified and extraction also work as a matching pair for the color cipher. And there you have it. Tim was Masky, Brian was Hoodie, and Seth was To the Ark. So, what does that make Alex? Considering that Seth was using the Noah's Ark analogy throughout the series, there's got to be more to work with than rain and flood imagery, right? After all, at the end of the story, Brian still wants Jay to find Alex and the Ark. So why is finding Alex crucial to finding the Ark? In the metaphor set up for the story, the operator is God, Alex is Noah, and Noah can be found on his ark, hiding from the flood that drowns the unworthy. It's been said by the writers that coughing fits suffered by operator victims are meant to mimic the same kind of coughing and hacking a drowning victim would exhibit after being rescued, because operator sickness creates the sensation of drowning. This is why Tim ended up underwater so frequently in the portaling sequence of entry number 65.
Much water.
The metaphor was made visual and literal so we can make a connection with the character who coughs in almost every appearance. We know Alex is a sufferer too because he has coughing fits and hacks up blood, but at the beginning of the story, when To the Ark's identity, name, motive, and mentality were written,
Guys,
the portions
I'm
revealing
drowning.
Alex also has operator sickness hadn't been thought of.
You're doing great.
In Season 1, he certainly shows signs of being the operator's favorite. After all, he's marked by stigmata, and To the Ark designated him Noah in their metaphor. But we do need to bear in mind there was a lot of retroactive writing and rewriting from Season 1 onward. If the idea of Alex being special through stigmata was scrapped, it meant any operator sickness immunity also had to go. If you look at Season 1 with no knowledge Alex would show symptoms later, the metaphor stands up. Anyone who coughs too much and coughs up blood has operator sickness, which means they're caught in the flood and are drowning. Alex is the operator's chosen survivor, which means he is Noah, and the operator is God. The entire purpose of To the Ark's channel was to find Alex, and where else would you look for Noah in the middle of a rainstorm than on his life-saving ark? But what exactly is the Ark? Troy and Joseph have done their best to duck this question at panels and interviews, but mention the clues are there if you look for them. This is where the distortion color code comes back into play. Check out this sequence from To the Ark's message, PK. The lines come right after the segment of footage they're speaking about. We see Jay on the floor, and then we're told, "He will lead me to you." Jay unfolds a pocket knife in his car, an instrument of killing, and we see, "Lead me to death." Then we see the woods displayed in burning bright orange distortion, followed by the message, "Lead me to the Ark." And there's one special piece about this part of the sequence in particular. The message, "Lead me to the Ark," flashes over the orange woods just before it cuts out. In To the Ark's video file, we see Tim's visit to the strange place the operator took the body of the man in the tunnel. As Tim steps up to the body, heavy orange distortion burns on the sides of the image. Now, we know the writers like to encode things using a matching pairs approach. We've got one strong instance of Tim finding someone's dead body in a place it shouldn't be after portaling marked by orange distortion, but do we have another?
An equivalent?
Yes, we do. When Tim is chasing Hoodie in entry number 83, he appears in his own house and sees the mirror with "Your fault" written on it. As he turns around, there's a heavy wave of bright orange distortion, and then he sees Jay's body on a pile of operator pages. There we have it, the second match. But in case this isn't enough for you, there's a message left by the writers to hammer in the point. Most of the operator pages have operator symbols on them, but if you have writing, and on the right side, there is a page with the clear words, "The Ark." This is the one and only operator page in the entire series that even mentions the Ark. And if that's still not enough for you, we know Brian meant his final To the Ark video to be his last because he fully intended on a showdown with Tim. He knew exactly where he was going to lead Tim on their chase and set up his goodbye and intention in his last video, Null.
Tim's
Ark
gonna beat
awaits.
my ass.
The Ark is the alternate dimension where the operator takes Alex's murder victims. Just like Noah, he's collecting bodies. And while they weren't exactly animals, this metaphor was never as tightly knit as it could be, especially after story threads and symbolism from Season 1 were abandoned, leaving Alex as open to the drowning condition as the others. It does go without saying that Alex is special to the operator, though. It seems to have bonded with him in a way that keeps Alex attached and could have made him a suitable host in time.
His favorite.
So why did the members of To the Ark need to find the Ark so badly? The clearest answer is that they needed to find Alex, and wherever the Ark was, Alex would be, just like Noah with his Ark. In Season 1, the intention might have been that Alex, being almost a free agent of the operator's total will, had the secret to beating it outright, and that's what Seth wanted. It might have been that Seth needed the Ark to find any more victims Alex had killed. The Ark is clearly where all the bodies went, and there was no way of knowing just how lethal Alex was unless you found his graveyard. If you wanted to expose Alex as a murderer, finding bodies of his victims would have tied him down as a killer. After all, we did go to the Ark a lot just to see that a person's dead body was dragged there by the operator. No matter what the reason originally was, the end writing led to only one purpose: finding Alex and shutting him down. And thanks to Tim, that goal was met at last.
Aha!
When you finally stop to think about everything we've revealed, you begin to realize that Marble Hornets was never actually a horror story. It was a revenge story. 3 friends whose lives are destroyed by the same person team up to return the favor. Jay's investigation is a mystery and horror story, but for Seth, Brian, and Tim, it's always been about revenge. Alex was the only one they ever wanted to hurt, and their hatred for him was so strong, they would manipulate and terrorize Jay and even Tim later to reach that goal. It's even Seth who tells Alex, "How much do you hate?" It is not enough, because no matter how badly Alex hates them, their hatred of him completely outweighs it. But after Jay is killed in action on top of Jessica going missing and no contact from Seth, Brian must have been convinced there was nothing more to do but get Tim ready to fight and then die. As sad as that is, it's what Tim tells Alex in their final confrontation. Brian had become a shell of his former self, obsessed with his mission. Once that mission was broken beyond repair, Brian had nothing left to lose and just wanted it all to be over. And from the end speech Alex gives about his motives in the story, it seems that Seth might have gone radio silent because Alex did find and kill him, leaving Brian as the sole member to the Ark. If Brian had actual confirmation of this, it would have made his mental state much darker and convinced him there was nothing left to fight for. Either Tim wins or he loses, and after that, who knows? Brian wouldn't stay to find out. This is why Tim is left as the sole survivor of the original 4 characters. After all this chaos and insanity, being an active member both to the Ark and Jay's investigation, he takes care of the disease he unknowingly started. Brian's final words to Tim are extremely bitter, but technically, he's right. Tim had kept the operator a secret well beyond the point when he should have confessed, and his only way to make amends is to be the one who clears the infection out for good. Alex is dead. Hoodie is dead. The operator's one weakness has been found. Everything is fine. Except we know that's not true.
Yep.
And at last, that's it. We are finally finished with Marble Hornets. The story is over, all secrets are revealed, and I am tired.
Yeah.
The sunrise is coming through the cracks in my blockades, and it's time for me to go to sleep. The only pieces left of Marble Hornets I could possibly touch on are Easter eggs and trivia, but if you'd care to learn about that, let me know in the comments below and I'll make an odds and ends video to cap off this explanation series. Even without one, if you have any questions left about the series, ask below and I'll answer to the best of my ability. So once more, thanks again for joining me in the dark this evening. If you enjoyed this video and I helped clear up some questions, go ahead and give it a like and leave any comments you may have. Remember to join your...
All makes sense now?
Yeah.
See how fucking convoluted this series truly was?
Yeah.
God damn.
It also gives me a bit of a view into your brain a bit.
What?
Probably gave me a view into your brain.
I don't get you.
You're weird.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And very convoluted.
Uh-huh. I guess.
Alright, let's crack on.
Alright. Marble Hornets. Rosswood. So a few things to keep in mind. This is not a continuation of Entry 87. This is an entirely different story. Still told about the operator around Slenderman and all that. But essentially think of this as a what-if story. Because there's going to be a bunch of things that don't line up with these two.
Alright.
But with that in mind, sit back for another hour and a half and be scared. You're going to be scared.
Scared.
It's going to be spooky. Part 1.
That was Mia.
The following footage is the only edited material from an unfinished episode of Crayley in the Real World, a web-based was discovered from a laptop found in their empty hotel room. There he is!
Hi, I'm Alex Crayley. I'm a filmmaker and pop culture historian. I've made it my life's work to show the world how important films are to us and the unexpected ways in which the film world collides with
he
our
looks so
real
different
world.
now.
Yeah.
This is Crayley
11
in
years
the
is a
real
bitch.
world.
Oh, X and 0. See that? Ain't that wacky?
Welcome everyone to another episode of
we
Crayley
start
in
the
the Real
graveyard.
World, a series in which I take a look at all the different ways that films affect us and vice versa. I'm Alex Crayley, of course, and as always, I'm joined by my assistant, Jay Merrick.
And on today's episode, we're here in Rosswood, Alabama.
You still look like
you can call it mine and Alex's old
Gollum,
stomping grounds
with the
because
beard
we
now.
graduated from film school about 5 miles that away.
Over yonder.
Ever since we started this series, we wanted to do an episode
So maybe
about
this is
something
just
that
like
we
Tim
ourselves
did
are
not
very
necessarily
familiar
get
with.
that interview.
And that's
Urban legends.
You'll see.
Urban legends. That's right. You see, urban legends are what I like to think of as this rich, primordial soup where creatives can reach in and pull out the raw ideas that they then mold into the horrifying masterpieces that
The
we
raw,
know and love.
unprotected
now, urban
ideas.
legends are often tied to specific locations as well.
They give
And there's
birth
one location out here that
to
everyone knows.
stories.
Let's take a look.
So this was like very recent, right?
Rosswood Hospital
Oh yeah,
has
like
sat
a
abandoned.
month ago.
Okay, so I was just making sure. Like of the date and time.
Yeah.
Because like I think he's wearing meta glasses.
Yeah. This came out this year, boy. Ain't that wacky?
I know. It was just that it just looks like he can record. I know he can record from those glasses.
No kidding.
Yeah,
since its
better
closure
quality
in
than whatever they're using.
1999.
Wow,
Ever
okay.
since, it has been the subject of countless urban legends and ghost stories. Students from the nearby university often trek through the moonlit
Alright, sure your
woods
computer can handle this?
surrounding it to
Why does
visit this
1080
place as
still
a
look like
rite of
crap?
passage, staying just long enough to see the crumbling walls and the dark, twisted hallways. It's also well-trodden ground to Jay and I personally, as we shot a major part of one of our projects out here when we were film students together.
What
this old
project?
hospital is
Wait. Are you not gonna say what it was called?
No, I wasn't planning on it, but I guess you can.
Okay, it was called Alex Crayley's Marble Hornets.
Hey!
And it was about, stop me if you've heard this before, a guy comes back to his hometown after graduating college, and things are different.
Please don't put any footage of that in.
I'm going to.
No.
No.
Okay, well maybe
Do
I'll
it.
just do it in the edit when you're not looking. Sorry, you were saying.
Anyway,
So they finished a film in this universe.
the old Rosswood building is deeply connected to this place. It's provided young creatives with an unending supply of inspiration over the years. And soon,
just
we're
two
going to
chairs.
venture back
Someone
into
tried
I
out
think my
two
dad
lazy
has that
boys.
chair to the left.
We're joined by a local
Someone tried out
folklorist
two
and
lazy boys
expert
to
on the
abandoned
history of
hospital.
Rosswood.
Hi.
I'm Jody Locke, and I'm the assistant curator and lead archivist at the Rosswood Historical Society, and I'm deeply passionate about our local history.
Jody, thank you
This
so
would be
much
very
for
funny
joining
from
us
the
today.
outside view.
Thank you for having me.
Probably.
Of course. Now, could you tell us a little bit more about Rosswood Hospital?
Well, Rosswood Hospital was established in the spring of 1952. Its campus consisted of two main buildings. The first was the dormitories, that was for housing patients, and the other was for treatment during their stay.
So when you say their treatment, what are we talking about?
Rosswood was primarily focused on the treatment of mental health disorders. While most of the records from Rosswood specifically are redacted,
maybe Tim
or
just
sealed,
died in that
it's
fire.
safe to say that mental health wasn't as well understood in 1952
Are you
as it is
sure?
today.
Hey man,
In
I'm just trying to guess
fewer
what's gonna happen
words,
before it happens, okay?
Rosswood was an asylum.
And
man.
given that context, we're probably talking about some pretty barbaric treatments.
Man, he's
Are-
got-
like
man,
shock
look at those
therapy?
earrings.
or-
Shock therapy, solitary confinement, even lobotomies, which were never formally
Oh.
outlawed in the United States.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
And it's those kinds of barbaric practices and the behaviors that surround them that likely formed the basis for a lot of early slasher films. The idea of the crazy killer, right?
Maybe don't put it like
I
that.
don't know that I would
Yeah.
say that exactly.
Jody's like,
In fact, when it comes
Alex.
to the treatment of the mentally ill in the United States, the truth is much more horrifying than fiction. Of plenty of instances of escapes during its heyday and even up until its closure.
So patients would get out. Would the police just round them up and send them back? What happens?
Sometimes there were genuine disappearances. I can think of one instance.
Oh my God,
From
we're
1998, there was a young boy who ran away during his treatment, and to my
Young boy?
knowledge, he was never found.
It's probably some tales and myths that
Oh.
came from that incident alone.
It's possible. This whole thing is like a game of telephone, you know, with every
So,
subsequent retelling, the truth gets
Tim
stretched
escaped.
and it becomes harder and harder to get to the heart of what actually happened.
This time they just couldn't find
Right,
him.
and it's that kind
Yeah.
of malleable storytelling that ends up being urban legends.
So
A
he
place like Rosswood Hospital has
never
to
met
be right
Brian.
for that sort of thing.
Absolutely. I've heard of plenty of folks going to the grounds themselves to see if they can catch a glimpse of the spirits still wandering the grounds after all these years.
And it's my understanding that those kinds of people are the types that are all too eager to experience their own ghost story, basically.
Oh,
right?
yeah, trust me.
Right,
You paused for a minute for me.
I should point out that going there is legally considered trespassing.
Shit, that's bitch.
But there are plenty of folks who are comfortable with taking on that kind of risk if it means that they can experience the otherworldly.
Now, do they?
I've heard stories, but that's folklore, right? It's the oral tradition of regular people in a community, and in this case, Rosswood.
You are.
There's that big ass water tower.
With that in mind, before we head out to Rosswood
literally watched a
Hospital
man
proper,
slowly
we thought we'd take a walk around and talk to
go
some
down
folks,
on the ground.
find out what stories
And
they
a
heard,
fucking
and maybe what
breakdown
other
of
urban
both
legends
physically and
they're
mentally.
aware of. But keep in mind, this is a college town, and it's
I had
Friday
an
night.
emotional reaction,
So
like, oh, I
anything
feel
goes.
bad.
I reacted first time. Pending Alex approval. Good note, because they said it wasn't finished.
Because it's just like stock video you can find for like people like of a town in Texas.
Alex getting lit.
So it turns out that it's spring
buzz.
break. I'm having a little bit harder time finding people to interview than I originally anticipated.
There's a Waffle
But don't
House.
worry, I'm not ready to give up quite yet. Told you I'd find someone, guys. I'm here with Brandon, who you're familiar with Rosswood, correct?
It's Brendan, but yes, I am familiar. I've heard of the facilities.
And you've also heard about some maybe spectral interference here. Could you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I heard
that's
Marie
a new
Laveau
dude, right?
put a curse
Yeah,
on
that's
the place
someone
from
we-
beyond the grave.
Okay.
I heard she was petitioned by a patient.
And so she was petitioned while already dead.
Correct.
And what kind of curse
Jody.
did she put on Rosswood? All right, we found somebody else that knows a little bit about Rosswood. What's your name?
Oh, that doesn't matter too much. Y'all wanted to hear a ghost story, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He's
Tell
drunk.
us your ghost story.
Yeah, I got a ghost story.
Okay. He's more than drunk.
My brother, he's a slick guy, you know. He was,
Okay.
you know, I never.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
I've never been able to
I think
talk
we
to
should get away
girls.
from this man.
Very, very well.
What?
My brother, he was.
What's wrong with him?
You would have liked him. You would have. When we were seniors in high school, my brother, he was only a year older than me, so we were close in age. Seniors in high school.
Was he held back a year?
Yes. Yes, he was.
Of course.
How'd you know that?
Please continue.
He talked to these two like, you know, sophomore girls, and like, you know, he was like, hey, you know, let's go hang out in the woods, and like I could never have done that, but
Okay.
you know, they said, yeah, we'll go out, and you know, we were gonna go have a good time.
Got some pills.
I was so nervous. I was, you know, the whole walk out, and then a little
Oh, big old bag of nerves.
we reached Rosswood. I'm so sick. I had to lie down. I was like, give me a minute. I'm gonna sit here. I wasn't falling asleep, I guess. I was so
Please, cut away from this.
We can bleep it. Don't worry.
What? It's
Wake
funny.
up. Suddenly. And
I'm
it's
just getting
two
annoyed.
girls, and they're shaking me, and they're yelling. It took them. It took them.
Oh.
They took your brother?
It took them.
The girls took your brother?
No. No.
No.
I mean, I stood up. I mean, I had to get up. They were saying I was, you know, I asked them to get with their brother, and they said, took him. And so, like, they start motioning me to follow him, and they brought me to this tunnel.
Tunnel?
Oh, tunnel.
This big tunnel in front of me. Steel. And it's so dark in there. And the girls, they're yelling in my ear. They're saying, it dragged him in there. It dragged him in there.
This is a tunnel at Rosswood Hospital?
Okay, it's starting now to be funny.
No.
Now that he's done for months.
There's no tunnel at Rosswood Hospital.
There's no
You know
tunnel.
what's listening to me?
Okay.
I've never seen this tunnel before. I turn and like they're both like they're on the ground and they're You know?
Coughing.
They're having like a seizure?
Yeah. Like on the ground. And
having a good old shake.
I don't know what.
Shake and bake.
Alex, I think we should call him a cab or maybe.
So I ran.
Yeah, he's fine.
And I was calling my brother's name, saying,
"Yeah, there's
Where
a guy.
Are you?
Why don't you interview him?
Where are you?" And I hear,
I'll talk about.
Here I am.
Interview me, man. I'll talk
just
about
like that. Yeah.
This place to
Here
where
I
there's
am.
a bunch of. There's actually a few ghost stories
And
here in Emerald.
I turn around. That was so beautiful.
Oh God.
I'm so young.
You were
Thank
young.
you, Jody.
I had to. Never saw my brother again.
You don't know what happened to your brother? What happened to the girls?
Never saw them either.
Oh,
They
hey, a
woke up.
5.
They were
So many parts there are.
kind of like me. Couldn't. Kind of sick, but you know, we got back to the car where we parked, and by the time we got there, they didn't know who I was. They didn't know me. They didn't know I had a brother. They didn't know, there was no brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? There was no brother.
No, I get what you're saying. Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I just called you a cab. Come on. Come on.
Maybe we just cut.
This man just admitted something tragic.
Yeah.
Bye, buddy. Maybe
Just
that's
that
why
cab
he's all
idea
fucked
didn't
up.
Oh, you think?
Right.
You think because
Well,
he met the operator, he's
Jody,
all fucked up?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
but it's
Do
like,
any of
this is
these
probably
ghost
he's really
stories
drunk.
hold water?
I think it should be your turn to talk now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the three of us will experience our own ghost story tomorrow when we spend all day and night
That's
at
what that
Rosswood
face said.
Hospital. Hope you'll join us for part 2 coming
What
soon.
this fucker dragged me
Jay,
into?
you got your sleeping bag?
Jody Angie.
Nice. As always,
Jody
I'm
gonna
Alex
slap
Crayley,
someone.
and this is Crayley in the real world.
The real world. All right, part 1.
So this is most likely a one-shot.
Listen, I'm not mad.
what?
I really, really wish you had said something about this beforehand, and maybe I could have figured something out, but
Okay, well, we'll figure something out now. How about I get you a hotel? And that way, once we get to the evening time, when it's time to go to bed or whatever, you can just dip out, go to the hotel, we'll edit around it, it'll be easy peasy. No one will know, it'll be great.
I live 10 minutes away from here, Alex. Why would I need a hotel?
Oof.
Okay, that is fair. I didn't think of that. But that's okay. There's got to be another solution. We just need to figure out what it is.
I feel like you're not hearing me. I don't think there's a solution here. Look, I'm happy to do this kind of thing out here in public, you know, but
You don't have to bring her along.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
an abandoned hospital with you two.
What do you two? Why do you say it like that?
No
You're
offense.
strangers. What do you
I
mean?
just met you, you know, and
So,
I told you before,
Jay can't
going there
really
is
hear
legally
this,
considered
can he?
trespassing.
Alex, this is how murders happen.
I don't want to spend the
yeah,
night
you
there.
can't hear this.
I don't want to spend the night in jail.
Just the mic
Okay,
picking
I
it
have
up.
a day
It's
job,
gonna be a
one that I
fine
would
at
like
Typically,
to
they
keep.
have headphones. they
Thank
can
you
hear
very
everything.
much.
Okay,
Well,
I understand that.
Eat my ass.
Um,
How about that?
Yeah, see, look.
Well, he has big
Give me
ears.
just a second.
You making fun of his
I was
face?
about to say.
Jay, did you not send this?
Getting some
Did you
B-roll.
not send all this information to Jody in that email?
What information? I wasn't paying attention.
The whole spending the night at Rosswood, you know, the like cornerstone of this entire project. Why is she just learning about this now?
I liked it was the initial contact, like you told me to. I think you took over from there, right?
No, this is the kind of
This is exactly the kind of thing that I have you for. You are my assistant to organize these kind of things.
Me,
and here's the
Alex,
assholeness come
you
back.
Alex
that
is
I was
showing.
meeting you both here. You never mentioned anything
Okay, it
about
doesn't
the
matter.
hospital.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna figure out a contingency here.
He's got some
Do you
sick
have a permit?
J's.
Do you know I just like had her for like one
Insurance?
interview?
Okay,
and
you don't need
have
to
her run
worry
around
about
for
that
this.
kind of thing. All right, I am a professional. We
I guess it
are
is to raise the
professionals. We're all professionals
You
here.
are asking me to trespass in an abandoned building.
What I'm asking you to do is act with a modicum of professionalism. We had an agreement. We just need you to do
I am
this
not
one
going
last
to listen
thing.
to
Alex,
you
you're the-
lecture me about
you're not the one being
professionalism. You are being unprofessional.
I am not being unprofessional.
Tell him, Jody.
Tell him off,
Look,
Jody.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about this project a lot. And from my point of view, you are the only thing that is keeping us from reaching the finish line.
Well, from my point of view, the Jedi
Wasn't
are
that
evil.
convenient? Do you think I just fell off the turnip truck? No.
What?
I am not going to be pressured like this.
I'm not trying to pressure you. I am
I guess
trying to
that's
get
the
the
saying
job
from that
done.
part of the
You don't
country.
want to get the job done.
From
Then you
this
are going
part
to
of
have to
ye
do this
old
job without me.
hemisphere. Yeah.
Jody, wait.
Good on you, Jody.
My name's Mike.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. I mean, I think he had a little too much to drink earlier.
You think?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he just really wants to make it work. I know, but just
No, he's just naturally like this.
sleep on it, I guess. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. You know, no pressure. We'll work around it. We've done it before. But if you change your mind, just give me a call, and we'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Thank you for your help. We really appreciate it.
Where's she going?
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, she's jaywalking. Arrest her.
Get that shot. Don't look at me. So we'll say that she called us back. She said she couldn't do it. It was too haunted or whatever. That's how we will save this episode.
This right here?
Yes. Just put text over it or
You
whatever.
don't need to save it. You just need to edit all this out.
Yeah, save it.
Alex, I think you're
ready to head
not
back?
that good of a director.
Alex
Yeah.
is a
What else are
professional.
we supposed to do?
Alex is an asshole.
We are on
I'll get all the
episode
footage
8
together.
of Crazy in the
Did
Real
like a
World.
rough edit for you.
8, Gentry.
Just take a look at it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Okay.
The text.
What you
Bag,
doing?
and we should be good to go. Have you heard from Jody at all?
No, I think it's safe to say I burned the bridge.
Alex, burning
You more
stuff.
than burned it.
We'll figure it out. You ready?
Yeah, right.
You fucking smoldered it.
Scorched stuff.
Oh, I didn't realize.
God, if you didn't do that, if you didn't burn it, there'd just be a goat man right on that bridge.
Alex, burning things.
Coming up
Nah.
Again.
Not my
If I
Alex.
remember right.
Yeah, it's
Hashtag
either
not
just
my
under the
Alex.
hill or beyond
Eh. Deja vu.
You know. Look through the trees to make sure, see if he's there. Hi, Alex. Hi, Jay.
You're gonna call him Alex.
I was about to say.
I was gonna have
so
to
used to saying
backhand
Alex.
ya.
This is the big tree where we turn
Oh.
off, right?
So used to saying a name.
Yes.
Look at that fucking thing.
That's a
the
good
weird one
hanging
that
tree.
goes into
That's a
three.
good tree
Yeah.
to be hanged from.
So we
I
cut
want that tree to be
through
haunted.
here.
I think that's the
we can go down that
tree
hill and back
Tim
up, and that's where
fell
you can
out
start
of
to see the hospital
when
through
he
the
was
trees.
running away from the operator.
Okay.
It
After
kind
you.
of looks like the tentacles off of Slender Man.
Yeah.
You see that one right there?
Yeah. Very
Like from far
tentacle-less
away.
tree. And they're back. After
Okay.
11 years.
We can keep moving.
Part of Alex is like, man, it's been
It
a
does
while.
look way worse, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Yes, it does. I mean, granted, it's
It
been
looks like
what,
shit.
15 years since we've been here, more.
And it was already destroyed when we were here.
Have fun with the graffiti.
Yeah, I'm trying not to show too much of it.
Some time and weather.
Here's the front up here if you want to go ahead and do the introduction while we're here.
Yeah.
You want to talk your shit?
We'll just start with this is the patient
Columns.
home.
These pillars.
She mentioned yada yada yada, and then over there we'll do something.
So the actual hospital is over there, right? Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You good? Yes.
Okay, I'll start up here.
We've arrived. Rosswood Hospital. This is where Jay and I are going to be spending the day
Rosswood,
and night. This is the larger of the two buildings on the property. The one that Jody told us was patient housing. A little bit over that way is the treatment facility. We'll check that out, but first, let's go inside.
Let's take a look at here.
Let's give this a little look-see.
Let's see if there's anything in the background with the graffiti. Like maybe something's changed, like they've added.
How many penises are there?
Too much graffiti here.
How many marble hornets are now written everywhere?
Oh, well.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, penis.
Wait. Look,
Oh.
come here. I don't know how I saw this.
Taperoo.
Oh, no way.
It's a, is it? Yeah, it's a mini DV tape, which I think is what we shot on before.
This might be one of them.
Who knows? I wish I had a way to play it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would take it.
Years.
Cool.
Take it.
Well, that just happened.
Rat.
Okay, go ahead.
Rat. Heh, AK. Alex Curley.
Keep going. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, we're out here. We just got here. Yeah, that's still the plan. We got sleeping
There's
bags
an
in the car.
eye on the
We'll
right.
get them later.
Hi.
No, I don't think they'll help.
Oh, it says
I don't
run.
think they'll sleep much.
No, it doesn't.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's
Crazy.
run above it.
Yeah, I'll text you.
That's clearly
And call
Ner
you
spelled
right later tonight.
backwards.
Love you too. Bye.
Ner.
Ner.
WT.
WT.
Is that Riley?
Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah, they were just calling to make sure that we made it out here and weren't arrested or anything.
I still got it.
Yeah.
Man,
That
these
looked
two are
fine, by the way.
fucking
We don't have to
bros.
Can you see the
shoot it
AK
again.
Yeah.
in the shot?
The what?
Marble
This
Hornet.
group.
Oh.
Him really
AK.
fucked this.
Alex
Fucked
Crazy.
them up.
He really did. You used to like
With
him.
an Anarchy A above it, I think.
That's me. Didn't? Was it on this side or that side that we shot on the third floor?
I
Was
think it
this
was this
where I
side, but I mean the
smacked him?
floor was there that time.
It's still here.
It's just down
there.
there.
Yeah, the floor's still here.
Wow. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna get
That's my
away.
type of humor. God damn it.
Oh, it's still here.
You gonna try? Please be careful.
Alex.
Nope.
Tetanus.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
don't do that.
Ground floor.
Alex Tetris.
So, I think that's enough in here. Let's go head over to the treatment facility and take a look around, and then we'll come back in here and do more of the narration stuff in a little bit.
Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Beautiful. God, it's such a weird feeling because you just
Here's the
watched
front.
a series, but
Yeah.
it's years old and they're back.
Do you want to go ahead and do the introduction
It's a-
for
It
this?
feels like more
location
like
out here
just
now?
friends, like looking back on the film they made.
Yeah.
That's crazy series.
Because this actually looks even worse than the other.
It's a weird
Yeah.
meta
There might
feeling.
be something inside that we can reference.
I recently
to
watched
or
the DBZA,
come back around
like the
and also I
Dragon
just
Ball
wanna
Z
get the lay
abridged
of the land while
commentary,
we still have some time.
Yeah.
and like you could see like, oh yeah, this is what that feels like. Like,
Yeah.
after years,
Watch out for that stuff hanging.
a lot of revisitation.
Yeah. Almost like running out of ideas recently.
Yeah.
More dicks.
Ah, roof dicks.
Wait.
What?
I think
Hey, it's a shot.
Yeah, it is. This is where you did. We shot a part of Marble Hornets right here. You called it your money shot.
I called it my blood.
Yeah. You had Brian standing right here against what was a wall. And you had him sitting here looking all pensive. And you shot it back through here.
I didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Since everything's gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you had him. Yeah, you had him leaning right there, and he said some kind of line. I don't remember what it was.
And then
I have no idea. I am positive it was very annoying and awful, though.
Yeah, it looked just like this.
And of course he's zooming on
You
where
remember
he
we
would be.
got caught after this, right?
We did?
Yeah, a guy in a truck came up, like, right over here, and he was yelling at us, so I went out to go and talk to him and try to, like, you know, get him to leave us alone, and he had a shotgun in his passenger seat.
He did?
Yes.
Okay, seeing this now, I remember the guy in the truck, but I don't remember the shotgun part.
I don't remember his
So
face.
we left real fast,
Yeah.
and I told him we would never come back.
It's like a blink.
Now
It's
I'm a
like-
liar.
I mean, he told
Liar.
the truth for like, decade and a half.
Not bad.
He's
Yeah.
maybe
It's a good record.
forgot about that.
Now Alex
I mean,
is
we
a
look
liar.
completely different now.
Room, do you?
No, it doesn't look familiar to me.
It's the exit.
They go up there. There's just it says he's a liar. Like, who wrote this?
Yeah.
What is
I don't
this?
Somehow I don't think that's true.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Okay, wait.
Exit. Oh.
You want to go in?
Audio's all broken.
No.
No.
I'm not getting stuck in there.
You think my
Alex,
fat
yeah,
ass
I'm not
can
going
fit
in
through
either.
that?
I just wanted to see what you would say.
What if I said yes?
You'd be going in there alone.
You'd be going in there.
Got it.
I give you the camera.
Have we been in these rooms yet?
This one through here?
That
I don't
one's
think
kinda
so.
close, but this one's pretty clear and
Oh, that's the
open. We
room
might
where
be able to
Tim
spend the night
ran
there.
towards the doors
Yeah.
when they opened.
Yeah.
We can try to walk away around
Yeah.
there. I don't think I can fit through there, so let's try to
Yeah, let's
find
see if
another
we
way.
can find
Yeah.
an entrance.
We've kind of put on.
Okay. Check out this hallway.
Hey, X, 0.
Look at the rooms. What do you notice?
It's
Bunch of
dark.
shit.
There's no windows. What about it?
Yeah, it's dark. It'll be good for the scripted encounter.
What?
Scripted.
You know, this scripted encounter, like in the middle of the night when we're exploring, we're contacted by ghosts or spirits or whatever.
You
He's
mean
a
by
phony.
scripted encounter? You mean faking it?
What I mean is that I don't want to leave here empty-handed.
Oh, fair
That
enough.
just
Give it like 20 minutes. and
seems
You will find something.
dishonest to me.
I mean, you don't really think that we're going to be experiencing something supernatural out here without it, do you?
That'd be crazy.
No, but it just seems
Yeah.
kind of manipulative to the viewers.
What do you think we were going to do out here? Just spend the night and have nothing happen?
Yeah,
Sorry.
like
look,
actual ghost
I get
hunters.
what you're saying. I do. But we don't have to use it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than not have it and end up with the most boring episode ever. Right?
Oh, that's where
So,
Hoodie walked
we're not
by.
making high art.
Yeah,
We just need eyeballs.
Need the eyeballs. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well, I mean,
I don't.
no harm in looking. Go ahead. I'm right
I don't
behind
think
you.
so.
Well, just look.
Okay.
Looks like it.
It does, doesn't
With
it?
it-
But I don't think so.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's like the one room in this
Gentry,
entire
I don't
building
think
that's
so.
not covered in graffiti.
Yeah.
It's meant to be. So we'll film a little bit in
Not
here
dressed down.
now while the sunlight is still in, and
So.
then
Oh.
tonight when it gets dark,
Uh-oh.
we'll come in here and do our
Oh.
scripted thing.
It's weird seeing the distortion
up?
like in a more modern version.
It begins.
The screen on the camera froze for a second.
Has it done that before?
It's done it once before. I
Imagine
think.
modern
it was when the
technology
SD
not
card
working.
Was almost full, actually. Now that I think about it, let me put this one in and take out another one from the bag. Give me just a second.
We back in.
Is it good?
Seems like it.
We back, boys.
I cannot afford a new camera, by the way. So anyway,
We're on
we'll come
episode
back in
8.
here
We
this
should have
evening,
all the money in
and
the
that's
world.
when we'll shoot it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I I really hope
You gotta find a decrepit version of Tim.
Are you gonna check it out?
Of course. I think it came from this way.
Find a hoodlum.
Brian. Or was this the side of it?
See anything?
What?
Maybe across the
Or
corridor.
is this the hallway? You see?
It sounded like it was kind of
there's
far away.
No, you're wrong. As always.
Oh, like a
Might
highway.
have even been a roof falling in.
Oh no, wait, no, that's just more building.
Yeah.
Wait, there he is.
You saw that too?
Yeah. I heard the noise. Like, why the fuck is it? It only happens when he's near.
What radiator is going off? Hey there, old friend. How you doing?
Do you think there's only like one operator in the multiverse? And he just hops between them?
Yes.
Well, fine. I could just make it.
Well, what?
I could just make up funny things, okay?
Yeah. What are you saying?
Like, what if he's like looking at them like, oh, these two, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Well, like these are his only 2 victims ever.
Yeah, maybe it's like, oh, I remember you from the other universe. Why are you blonde?
Oh, so you're saying he's like a dimension hopper?
Yeah, he could not hop between the. Did you not pick that up?
No, I thought you were being stupid like always. Fat and dumb.
I thought you would pick up on my vocabulary, but no.
But no, you're intentionally being vague.
I'm not being intentionally vague.
You're being vague.
You're just stupid.
You're stupid.
Continue.
You're fine, you're HP.
Check him.
You're the reason I'm here. Oh yeah, check your chat.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing.
Oh, shocker.
What?
I bet this door was just leaning up against what used to be its frame, and then wind came through and knocked it over.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, or a person came through and knocked it over.
Do you think they built a whole new Slender Man?
Well, I got
They just had to pull the old one out.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something. It's...
This is security.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, whoever's in here, I'm only going to warn you once, nicely, but only once. You are trespassing. You will be found, and you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Respect my authority.
Respect my
Good,
authority.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like it. It came from where we
break of
just were
shit.
over there.
Yeah, near it.
No,
Fuck out of here.
What?
Oh,
I
our
left the
shit.
camera bag in there.
Some son of a
Can't afford
bitch
new
is
shit,
touching
remember?
my shit.
You touching my batteries?
Is it in there?
Yes.
Okay. Scared me.
I was about to say, who is this weird top with
I
very
scared
blonde
myself.
hair yelling at us?
On the plus side,
Eh.
our encounter room is still secure.
Yeah. There's people here. I do not want them running off with this. Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Seems a lot darker, doesn't it?
Coughing.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait, come here.
Oh, damn.
You weren't in
What's
here
up?
before.
What? It's dark.
Travel.
There's no way. It was
It
like
was-
5 p.m.
I mean, the sun was setting.
They traveled through
It
time.
shouldn't be dark yet, right?
Came with you.
What time is it?
Through time.
10:52 p.m.
Through time.
Well, there's your
there's no way.
encounter.
Ooh.
Cool, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yep. Time to leave.
5 hours just disappeared.
What happened? Did we pass out? I didn't feel lightheaded. Did you?
No, not at all.
Was that a tape on the ground?
We need to get out of here.
Huh?
This could be something.
What, that?
What happened? Did we Did.
Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Weird.
Maybe he likes to throw operators just like, all right.
Just his calling card.
We pass out.
Yeah.
I didn't feel lightheaded. Did you?
Maybe that's just how he figured out a new way to travel between.
We need to get out of here. This could be
all right,
something like
just place
a
tape
gas
here.
leak that
Now
we're
I can
breathing
move.
in.
What's a
It's been
portal?
condemned for decades. What gas?
Natural gas. It comes out of the
Maybe
ground.
it's like the reverse of salt. You place salt to get rid of things.
I think this is something different. We should stay.
I don't like that.
No, stay. No, what? Something weird just happened. We should go.
Something weird just happened, and we got it on camera. Think about it. We should
Yeah,
stay
you
the night.
got your episode. Now let's leave.
What if something else happens? We might have definitive proof of
Now
the
he wants
paranormal.
to.
I don't know.
What if one of us drops dead, like from whatever we're breathing? No, we should definitely leave.
Jay,
No, come on.
Don't be
No, we need to get out of here.
All right, so just keep filming. I don't want to miss anything.
Okay, I am.
Let's at least keep filming, okay? Let's go find a girl
Wait,
or witch.
hold on. I'm gonna turn on the camera light so I can see better. Free one of
That's
my
a really
hands.
freaky looking tree.
There you go.
Don't use the camera light.
so bright.
Use the
Like daytime.
flashlights. That's gonna kill the camera battery like that.
Well, we're leaving anyway.
Humor me.
Okay.
Fucking
Here, go ahead.
just do it.
I'm gonna call Riley and tell them we're
It's like the opposite of me.
coming back tonight.
Like it'll make it look better. Humor me. Uh oh. Uh oh.
Oh, they're looping. They're looping. They looped all the way to the front. Yep. That's part 2.
Part 3.
Part 3. Part 2.
I think I just spit all over my computer.
I'd buy that.
When I did that. Tweet.
Sounds like a you thing.
Tweety tweet tweet.
Nothing. It just keeps ringing.
Tweet.
Hey, did you try calling yet?
I thought I done operator.
Who should I call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
The only people on my phone besides you are my coworkers.
Oh, hey, it's just
Call
like
one
me.
of them. You might have a better signal than me.
He's just like me.
We said that at the same time.
Like
Who
Ghostbusters,
should I
and he's
call?
just me. Ghostbusters.
No, it's just Ghostbusters. That
You
is
wanna
just
try
so
walking up the front
ingrained in our
again?
brains.
Yep.
I don't think that's good.
We've been brainwashed.
Why?
I mean, we clearly don't know our way around. We just walked around and then ended right at the front again. And it would
Alex,
be way
we just
worse
time
if we got
traveled
lost in
and
the
just
middle of the
really
woods.
walked back in a
So
circle.
I don't
That we
think
definitely
we can
need to
try
watch a
again
straight
until we have more light.
So what's the plan until then?
I think the plan is what the plan always was. We hunker down. We can film whatever we want to tonight, and then in the morning we'll figure it out.
It's just
We'll
a bunch
try
of
again.
Slender Man with dicks, isn't it?
Okay, but all of our stuff is in the car still.
Okay, well, silver lining, that makes for a better episode.
Slender Man, Slender Dick.
We're roughing it.
Slender Man,
I'm really
Slender
not too
Wiener.
interested in what I'm shooting right
Okay,
now anyway.
well, I am interested
Like
in
a
it.
fire hose.
I want to capture as much of this as I possibly can, so just keep recording, please. Can you do that?
Oh, he's going peace.
Yeah, if you say
That
so.
is it.
I do.
That is an
How are we
ominous
doing on battery?
hallway.
On battery?
Very dork.
40% left on battery pack 1, which I have right now. And then the other 3 are fully charged.
Good. And we have one full SD card
Yeah.
from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on the others?
30, 40 hours between them probably.
Watch your head.
Well, that's great. That's way more than we actually need for tonight.
Wait, you're not going back into that room again, are you?
Yeah, of course I am. This is the room where whatever happened, so I think it's a good idea for us to stick around in case something else happens.
Like Sim's room.
I don't know. Please don't go in there. Please don't go in there again.
Buddy.
Look, I'm not trying to bully you, okay? Give me the
trying to call you a little bitch.
Oh. Alex, time to shine.
I know you're stressed
I
out.
realize how much taller he is.
And I know this is a lot. So let me take over on the
This is
camera.
what happens if I hand you the camera.
You can sit down, relax,
There's just
try to take your mind off of things.
So excited.
Plus, this room is like clean
A little
compared
kid
to the
who
rest
saw
of the place.
nightmares.
There's hardly any
Glad
mud.
to see mom and dad.
Try,
Mommy,
at least.
I threw up.
It'll be fine.
There's a Slender Man under my bed.
I'll be here.
Great.
Mom, the bougie man's under my bed. You
Mom,
mean
the
boogie
coochie man.
You mean the boogie man?
I don't even see a hole up here. Where was the sunlight coming through earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, the bougie man. You were telling the truth. I know what bougie means. I know I'm only 3. How many times a flashlight do you need?
Okay.
Lint.
Uh-oh. Alex. What are you doing?
Alex, bad things happens when you split up. Oh my god, flashback.
Gah. Hey, a pipe. Alex.
Use that little thing.
Pipe. Oh no.
Operator. Did that say free candy?
I thought it said fresh holes.
Okay, or like, or free nicotine, like, I don't know.
I don't know. People are weird.
Okay.
Who goes out of the way to an abandoned hospital just to spray paint it?
You'd be surprised.
People are weird. I'm not surprised.
I
I'm
mean-
just questioning it.
I want to tell my thing with the society of how I hate it, but I also really just want to be funny.
But I don't want anyone to see in case I get in trouble.
So, what are you doing after next?
God.
This is like the last, right? What are we doing next week?
A little bit creepier when you're by yourself.
Figured. I don't know. We play a game or look at another horror series.
I mean, we could watch FNAF VHS tapes.
That
Those are
sounds
pretty cool.
dumb.
Fine.
You offended? Oh, you're offended. I know.
A little bit, yes.
No one likes
they're-
FNAF in this day and age.
Okay,
Be
so-
real.
Yeah, but it's
There's our
like
door.
old-timey FNAF. The good
earlier.
times.
The good timey.
Yeah.
So that means
I like Squimpus McGwimpus.
this is the back side of the
Fuck you
facility.
just say to
and
me?
Squimpus
utility
McGwimpus.
room
That
is,
probably isn't the name, but I'm pretty sure it's damn near close.
I think, over there.
I think you're having a fucking stroke.
I'll have to look it up who it is.
Couldn't be the names.
You think he's gonna time travel again? It's gonna be like
How about do time?
chapter 10.
Hey,
Mario.
mushroom. Jay.
Wait, what?
Well, first off. God damn it.
Does it say J somewhere?
Yeah, it says Jay right there.
Ah.
Jay. There's a little picture.
Tom was here.
Tom was here. Also, hey, old friend.
Yeah. It just looks like a puppet from far away. Hung up.
Probably is. Probably just like a mannequin or something. Oh.
Oh, coughing.
Getting sickly.
And it's gone. To the left now, y'all.
Alright, so.
To the right.
Okay, down there is
Take it back.
one of the front entrances.
It's communicating.
Oh. Ah.
Rolling.
All right.
Okay.
Guess he's fine.
Not the most comfortable sleep I've ever had.
For now.
But it is currently 8:13 a.m.
Yet, as you can see, it is still completely dark out, even though we are well past sunrise. Fortunately, we don't have any reason to believe that we're in any kind of imminent danger. And aside from it being dark out, everything seems to be pretty normal.
What? Is he gonna say?
Being dark outside?
Imminent danger.
Okay. Yeah.
What we're going to do now is we are going to gather our things and we are going to try to get to the car, hopefully this time without getting turned around. So, ready?
Yeah.
Just keep shooting.
I know.
Oh, I am so sorry. I did get the name on. It's Squimpus McGrimpus.
Yeah, I still think you're having a stroke.
Did you see something?
No, I'm not.
I think you are.
Just being cautious.
Gentry, you can tell me. I'm your friend.
I don't smell toast, so I will tell you that.
Well, yeah, you took it out. I keep it in the toaster to want the burnt taste. You ever just turn a piece of bread into a rock? That's toast.
No.
That's toast.
What?
Have you?
Oh yeah.
You be the guy to teleport bread.
All right. Keep going.
I've done nothing but teleport bread for the past 3 days.
3 days.
I
How
found
do you
it.
give bread tumors?
Teleportation.
No. What?
Hey, we back at it again.
How did we get turned around? I swear we were walking in a straight line.
Yeah, we were.
Stuck in this shithole with you.
All right, let's turn around and try again. This time, keep looking back at it to make sure it's behind us while we walk. Yeah, just walk backwards if you have to. All right.
I mean, now I can just keep looking at it and Jake can face forward.
Yeah, like take turns.
Still there.
The second he turns away, they're back at there. Like, hey, what's going? Shit.
Alex just explodes. Oh damn.
Oh damn.
You okay?
Now that's some editing.
Wait, no.
Damn.
This is the utility room that we were in yesterday.
Yeah.
That's how you cut away.
But how? This is at the back of the building. We were just at the front. Ow.
No idea. This is huge.
And that's one
No,
twisted
we
ankle.
need to be more worried about leaving because I am so tired of shooting all of this.
I don't care. I don't care. Man, ever since whatever happened
I don't care.
You've just been hounding me about leaving. I don't want to film. We gotta stop shooting.
I don't think y'all can
It's been
leave,
nonstop,
to be honest
man.
with y'all.
See this from my perspective, okay?
Ooh.
You have a steady job in the production business, right?
What? Yeah, I mean, steady
exactly.
enough. You know that.
And you know what's gonna happen when we get out of here and we stop shooting. You're gonna go back to that job, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna go back to Riley. And you're gonna go back to your house.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm gonna go?
Home?
Fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go back to my
Buddy.
crappy little apartment alone. And then the next day, I'm going to go to my crappy little day job at the call center and get yelled at all day. That's a job that I'm probably gonna be laid off from soon. Just so you know.
Sorry.
That kind of does put into perspective how desperate
It's
he
not your
is.
fault. Don't apologize. Just listen to me for a second. You know what I'm doing at that job when I'm sitting at my desk between calls?
What?
I'm writing down ideas for the series. I'm trying to think of ways to make it better. Trying to think, what can we do? Where can we go? Do you know why?
Why? I'm listening.
Because it's all I have. And now we're
Damn.
out here. And we have something big. We actually
have something. Something that nobody has seen before. We have, on camera, definitive proof of something paranormal happening.
Pretty sure this is how most horror movies, like...
How does that not excite
how this
you?
starts.
I just want to go home, Alex.
So do I, man. Of course I do. But if I can leave here and have something to show for it, something that can pull me out of this hole, I want that. I need it. Look at me. I need this. Do you understand?
I am the captain now.
Don't me.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
So film everything.
Yeah, he said it. He said
Okay.
the thing. God damn. He had to. Yours have done them well.
What now?
Well,
tunnel time.
One place.
It does say exit.
I have an idea.
To the back room.
What, you don't want to go down there, do you?
I mean, we've been in the woods a couple of times now, and we keep ending up at the same place. Maybe this goes somewhere.
noise
Maybe
is
it
happening.
actually goes somewhere.
Yep.
And maybe that somewhere has the sun up. I don't know.
We haven't tried it yet.
I mean, nothing else makes any goddamn sense.
I guess there's
Yeah,
only
I
one way
mean,
to
like-
find out.
It says exit, so there's probably a good chance.
Oh. Oh.
Please, don't hurt yourself.
Why do you take more convincing?
I just want to leave. I'll try anything. Let's see. It's actually it's more spacious in here than I thought it would be.
Well, that's something.
That just feels like the reverting back in time.
Oh shit.
Well, Alex is dead. Once again, or no.
And part 3. Wasn't that nice? It's like seeing an old friend. Don't you just want to go give him a big old hug?
Tackle him again.
Yeah. Have a little play wrestle. So you're about to see the operator's kind of
Alex?
overpowered in this series.
Alex, are you in here?
Well, yeah, he's probably collected way more bodies.
Alex?
I think he was like bound to Tim. Tim made him weaker. That's why he liked Alex.
Alex.
Made him strong.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
Where did you go? I was looking in one of these rooms.
What?
I thought you were right behind me.
In the tunnel. Where did you run?
I didn't run anywhere. I'm right where we were a second ago.
You're outside the tunnel?
What tunnel?
The one we were going to go through to try to get out.
I don't know where that is. Can you meet me at the front, please?
Okay.
Can you meet me at the front, please?
Give me a second to crawl out of here, I guess. Okay, hold on.
Very static and
The phones
monotone
are working.
voice he had.
I'm gonna call Riley on the way out. I'll see you out there.
That is just a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Perfect walkie-talkie noise. Nasty.
Oh, well, at least I have water.
I wouldn't. It was the exit. Holy shit.
Oh.
Never mind.
What a dick.
That must be like a really weird phone call for like on the other side. Like, I mean, if the phone is still receiving it, it's been like frozen.
I mean, it probably doesn't have any reception, you know, being in the woods.
Yeah. I guess the only reason is probably because they were so close together.
Yeah. Or, you know,
Here, Alex.
they were operating each other.
love how the operator gave him fucking hope. Maybe they fucking snatched it.
Nope. You bad bitch. Alex.
Fuck you at?
Brian. Alex. Brian.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you scared me. Hey, is your phone still working?
No, I tried calling Riley on the way over here and it still just rings like before.
Okay. Well, so I'm up here. What are we doing?
Huh? What do you mean? You told me to meet you up here.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You called me and said you would meet me up here.
No, you called me and said that the tunnel just led up front. You were going around so to meet you right here.
No, I came out the way I went in.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to call you.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the call history.
Anything?
Uh-uh. No. Well, we probably should not go back in that way. We should just walk right out the front now because there is something in here with us.
What are you talking about?
It was standing right behind you. Did you not see it?
No.
When I ran in, you didn't see anything. You didn't turn around. What did you do after I ran in?
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, I don't know. Did you get it on camera?
Okay, what? Oh,
Whatever
what was
me.
yeah, yeah, hold on, let me turn up the mic.
Show me.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Alright, rolling.
Oh, new shirt.
Yeah.
And pants.
There it goes.
No, you always had camo pants.
My phone is officially dead. How's yours doing?
We are.
Mine was at 20%, so I turned it off to save the battery. It's over the camera bag now.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Even though we don't know how long we're going to be in here, I think that we both have a journalistic obligation to show as much as possible.
And a need to jerk off.
Yes, we're
So
still
please
doing
leave
it
the
like this. We have to show
the
what
camera.
is happening to us.
Okay, but listen, what little food and
What
water
is
that we brought
Crayley
here
Films?
are in the
That's
car
what his hat says.
that we can't
Yep.
get to right now. So I mean, there's a very real chance that we could be like stranded
Oh, shit.
here for real.
Is something dragging chains? Tim, that you, buddy?
Alright, I think it's gone.
What was that?
I don't know. Did you see anything?
No, it's too dark.
Or that was my hand. I thought like I saw something and like, wait, what's happening? Oh wait, that's my hand on the reflection screen.
Who touched my penis?
Alright, nothing's there.
Wait, does that say January on the top?
This way.
Or it says Jet? No,
Jet.
Jafar.
Jafar! I don't
Or
know.
Jafaro.
I don't know, probably just someone's
Waharbo.
weird name.
Alright, nothing's there.
I can't see.
We need to get out of here before it comes back this way.
think it went this way.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Let's go kick its ass.
No way. No way. This might be a chance to, see it up close.
Who cares?
You have no survival
I'm gonna go
instincts.
take a look. You can stay here if you want.
Alex, you white bitch.
I gotta see if I can get this, okay? I'll be right back.
What if you don't come back? What do I do then?
I'm gonna come back. I promise. Everything's gonna be fine.
You can't promise that.
And that's the last we heard of Alex.
Alex, you know for a fact you can't promise that.
Alex, get here right now, mister.
Okay.
Blurry. Tight. Dick.
Dude looks like a lady.
This is a feminine man yelling at us about security. Of the world, Craig.
Okay.
That's a pretty ominous hallway.
Up.
Said me.
Distortion.
Oop.
More coughing.
He's drowning. He needs a narc.
This is gonna be right back where it was earlier. No?
Why does it feel like it's zooming in?
Okay. I think it is. I think you just caught on to that. Because like if it's zoomed in, it's like you could feel it shaking out. See, look, it's zooming out. It's zooming out.
Making it very disorienting. AKA vomit-inducing.
He's drowning.
Oh, he's drowning. It actually sounds like he's underwater.
Alex, get to the ark. Find the other you.
We need some art. Orange.
Orange, you glad I didn't say, but didn't mustard.
Orange, you glad you're in the ark?
Oh. Oh, hi.
Huh.
Good seeing you again, old friend.
No!
You got it on camera. Leave.
Twice you got it on camera. I'm starting to think he's a little obsessed about this thing.
And now they have no memory of what the fuck's going on now.
We don't even know what the fuck's going on.
They'll wake up in the hotel room like, what the fuck's that?
We're back out front again, motherfucker.
And we're back in the room.
Oh. Who's this? Ah.
What are you doing?
Look at my watch. It is 10:31 p.m. again, which means it's been, what, 3 days since we got here? And
oh,
still
shit.
dark.
Oh.
How much longer do you think these are going to last?
Hmm?
The flashlights.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a few spare batteries in the camera bag, but, they're not going to last forever.
Yeah, I mean...
So obviously they make
we
it out
haven't
of
been
here.
using them
Like, they had to get to the hotel and put on this footage.
I don't know.
Oh no, they say they
I don't
found
know.
I don't either.
the guy, whoever posted this, found the first episode on the
really hard not to
laptop.
think
We don't know
about it,
where
and it's really
this
hard not to.
footage came from yet.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Should probably save the batteries.
Okay.
Nighttime.
Daytime. Nighttime? Daytime.
You know,
Nighttime. Daytime.
I really do hope that we get out of here so you can use this footage for something like you said you wanted to.
That's
Means a lot, man.
I mean, people would just say it's fake anyway. I mean, I would.
I probably would too.
Yeah, but like, imagine the things you would still get off of it, even if it was fake.
What? A
vampire. I mean, I'm just trying to think of what people would say.
He went with vampire.
Do you remember the horror movie that I wanted to shoot?
Yeah. What was it called? It was
Vengeance of Dawn.
Vengeance of Dawn. Yeah. Wait, was that a vampire thing?
No.
Kind of. I mean,
It was a dampier.
I wanted it to be an homage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one didn't.
You see the operator's just standing like to the left, like during the conversation.
That was when I was trying to film on my own since you were.
Yep. I was over house hunting with Riley, and I just started my new job.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look, I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that one. I really should have been able to. I could have found time.
It's okay. It's okay.
Now we're gotten to Brian and Stewie Griffin trapped in a room.
I'm just really glad one of us got to move on to something better.
Alex.
Yep.
Don't make me feel bad for you. You're the villain.
It's coming back.
For the entirety of a month, I've hated you.
I'm gonna close the door.
The door just falls off.
I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we'll drink each other's
This battery's about to die.
I'll drink you.
As bitch. Oh, fuck this.
That's 3 of 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this SD card is getting full anyway, so let's start conserving where we can.
That's fine.
I'm filming just in case. Something happens.
Never stop filming. Uh-oh.
Operator symbol. That's a freaky thing to the left.
Yep.
God damn it.
Tunnel. Exit. Yeah. They somehow made it look way worse.
Looks like they're underwater.
Alex.
Sounds like when you hold your hands to your head, to your ears, in a very loud room.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Is it on? You recording?
Yeah.
You're recording?
Mm-hmm.
You're recording?
Do I look good?
You recording?
So, as far as we can tell, it has been...
We're fucked.
10 days.
Jesus.
Since we originally got stuck here. We have no food, no water. And we're just realizing that we should probably be dead by now, but...
They should be dead.
We're not.
I should be dead.
We've tried to walk out of the front here so many times, and every single one of those times, we end up right back at the entrance.
Alex, where are you?
No one has answered any of our calls.
Yeah, Alex.
And now both of our phones are
please.
dead.
Alex.
Okay.
No one has
I wasn't
answered any of our
100% paying
calls.
attention to him, so
And
I thought he
now
just pooped.
Both of our phones
But
are
he
dead.
disappeared? Dematerialized?
He's just like the snap of a finger.
And
God.
Ever since yesterday, Alex has had trouble talking for some reason, so that's why you wanted me to.
Fuck you. Alex?
Alex. 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 Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it's your old rich friend who died. He's come to
Alright.
save you and teach you life and tell you that 3 spirits will visit you tonight.
Alright. Final part.
Yeah.
This is where it ends.
Alex. Yeah. Alex.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Alex.
Little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Alex.
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 Alex. And he's here.
It's snowing. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Ah!
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh, what is that?
Is that Alex? No.
I don't know. It kind of looks like someone curled up, maybe Jay. Because, like, I see, like, the hood with, like, the sleeves right here. His, like, arms are tucked under his face. I don't know. I think that's what that is.
I can't really see any shit. Like, I don't know what the hell you're saying.
I don't know. I just think it looks like someone in a fetal position, okay? Fuck me. Fuck me, Gentry.
Nah, I'll leave that to your ex-girlfriend.
I want you to fuck me, Gentry. Fuck me!
Yeah, see, that's where it looks like like it's someone's head.
Nah, you're
Like to the
stupid.
left.
How about that?
Now the operator gets the camera. Like, I'm hunting these 2 idiots.
It is shown now.
Ooh. Alex.
Go. Okay. Found you. Let's see. Everything okay? Looks okay. And ooh, the battery's almost dead. Luckily, I have another one here.
Luckily.
Just take this off. Okay, let's again. I'll just.
Jay ain't sound too good.
Okay, just gonna
turn the light on. Where is it? Okay. Oh.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, that's way more light than I'm used to having. Okay, so come with me. We're going to walk back home, me and you. I mean, not that anyone's really going to see this. I don't really know who I'm talking to. But we're going to call this Updates from Jay, number 1. So update number 1 is I don't know what time it is or what day it is because my watch stopped working, and I just got rid of it. I didn't even need it anymore.
He's losing it.
That's kind of weird because watch batteries usually last longer than that, and that one. Well, you know what? Before we came out here, I think I needed to replace it, but I never
look like he was wearing any shirt.
No, I did replace it because no.
Yeah, it's not
okay. Well, you know what? It
past his
doesn't matter
chin.
because I'm so tired of thinking about batteries.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
You know what? I really.
Or maybe I'm just thinking like he's Forrest Gump right now.
I need to go find that watch again because Riley gave it to me, and they're gonna be really mad if I don't have it when I come back. Okay, I'm gonna worry about that later. Okay, don't tell anyone. But speaking of batteries, this one right here, this is the last battery, which means that once it goes out, this light goes out, and I don't have any light anymore. So I'm gonna use what time we have left on this battery. I'm just gonna keep shooting like Alex told me to, and he told me not to use this light, and I didn't. So now I have one. He was right. Okay, so. We're just gonna walk back home right now.
I don't think Alex being right is supposed to be in the situation.
Okay, no, we're okay. I'm gonna walk back to my house, and I'm just gonna keep shooting because this is, like Alex said, we need eyeballs on this, and this is probably gonna give us a lot more. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera around, and we're gonna walk home. We're gonna walk home very slowly, and we're gonna walk home quietly. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this quietly. I'm just gonna slowly walk back. Nothing behind us. Okay. Just gonna walk back very slowly. That's the trick.
Jay.
Slowly and as quietly as you can. Okay. That's rule number 1, I think, is to be quiet. I might have been talking a little too loud earlier. Okay.
I don't
think anything's coming. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Home is this way. Yes. Okay. Right, we're back home here. That's and this is where Alex is gonna go over here once I find him. God. Once I bring him back, I go up there.
The tunnel, Jay?
Constantly looking for him, but I don't have a light. Usually I have to use the moon when it's out. It's actually out right now, but this light is gonna make things a lot easier. Update number 3 is I still haven't found Alex. I've been looking for him, and I know he's out there. Okay, I know he's out there because I hear him. I heard him very clearly just not 2 days ago, I think I heard him. So I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to use the light.
2 days ago could be like
now
2
that
minutes.
I have this, I'm going to use this light. I'm going to go out there and look for him very soon.
We don't know how long
I find him, I'm
he's
going to bring him
been
back.
in
I'm going to bring him back here. And we'll figure out what to do from here. I've added plenty of places for us to sleep. And wait. It's time to be quiet.
Why not open the door this time and just tackle whatever is left?
It's time to be quiet.
Hey, we're in here.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, have you seen Alex?
It passes by pretty. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. For just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. It's quiet again. Right. It started raining too. Usually nothing comes by here when it's raining.
Ooh.
Right.
It's flooded.
Bad things happen in the rain.
I'm gonna go out again.
Not all things.
I'm gonna find him this time. I know it. Okay. Let's go.
Oh.
Owie. Oh, he's here.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Angie's gone. Alex is gone again.
Oh my god.
Blood. Just stay in the woods for a minute.
But then he has no door.
Wait, your phone's supposed to be dead.
Oh god.
Jay, where are you?
Alex? Alex! Can you hear me?
Jay, where are you? Jay, where are you? Jay, where are you? Jay, where are you? Jay, where are you?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Jay, where are you? Jay, where are you?
Operator's just fucking with them now.
The tunnel! Tunnel! Oh man, this is dopamine overload. I remember this place. Oh.
Alex?
Freddy?
Alex!
Much rather take you over than
Alex!
getting that thing.
Uh-oh.
Who's recording?
Oh shit. Who was that?
Where are you? Help!
Oh shit.
Jay!
That yell.
Where are you?
Oh my god.
Help me! Jay!
Alex.
I know you're dead, but I'm still gonna talk to you.
Alex. Alex! Alex. Alex, just please come back. Please. We can finish the videos. We can finish the series. I'll help you, I promise. Whatever you need me to do, I'll help you with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was gone. I was so distracted with everything. But I'm back now. And we can make things together just like we used to. Just come back. Just please come back. Just please. Please come back. I'll wait in here for you. Just please. I'm sorry. I'll be in here. I'll be in here.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Jay, where are you?
Oh. It's on this time.
Riley? Riley! Can you hear me? Oh my god. Oh my god, yes, I'm here. I'm here. Listen. Alex and I have been stuck out here for a really long time, and we can't figure out how to get out. And he's there? When did he get back? Oh my god. You have no idea how glad I am that... Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm just so relieved. I'm listening. He figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, tell me, please. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll put it down. Just a second. Hold on. Okay, it's down. Now I'm facing the right way. Yeah. Into the hallway. Okay. I'm coming. Don't move. I'll be there soon.
And just like that, the motherfucker was dead.
Presumed dead.
This is just... Man, someone's really taking the lead. Oh. Back to this. Nice field.
Nice, Landy.
New screensaver unlocked. Now he makes his own vlogs.
The camera was found by an unnamed individual. They were a part of the crew tasked with the demolition of Rosswood Park.
Rosswood Hospital.
Its battery pack was 84% charged. No other equipment was found. Alex Crayley and Jay Merrick remain missing. Riley Merrick requested that this footage be released to the public in the hope that it may assist in locating Alex and Jay. Please come back. Good God.
Yeah.
That is incredibly bleak. Whew.
Whew. Yeah.
That's Marble Hornets.
Yeah.
My God. So, any thoughts?
It was good. It was good. I hope for more.
From what I can tell, I think this is most likely the end of this series, the Rosswood part. They haven't released one in about a month, and I checked to the Arc, and there's no new uploads over on that channel. But God but goddamn.
Yeah.
They really worked their asses off.
Yeah, but pretty cool to see if anyone else makes a return, if they do anything else.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not really sure, but from like some sources I've heard, the group like disbanded a few years back. Not sure how. Not sure how official that is, but that just.
I mean, they could be just working on other stuff. They're individuals.
Yeah. Want to see the trailer?
Yes.
It's only like 2 minutes.
All right.
Brian, whenever an object enters the time stream, time starts to correct itself. Love is like...
So young.
Imagine 4 balls on the edge of a cliff.
4 balls?
Are you high right now?
Brian's back. I haven't seen that guy since high school.
Sarah know you're here?
You can just show up and I'll be here waiting for you?
Are they going to release an official Marble Hornets movie?
No, it's never finished.
Whenever I'm around other people, I feel like I'm wearing a mask to hide who I really am.
Ah, wearing a mask, huh?
Yeah.
So why'd you come back?
I had to.
Was it because of Sarah?
I thought I'd be able to leave her behind along with the rest of this town, but I just can't seem to get her out of my head.
Nice button up.
Yeah.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start. No, I want to see this film now.
This town just doesn't feel the same to me anymore. I missed it so much when I was in college. And now that I'm back...
No, Tim.
Tim. Depressed teenager.
Hey, that scene.
Stuck in a loop of unhappiness.
We're all looking at the background.
Yep.
Hoping to see him. Sounds like the windows.
And that's Marble Hornets. Pretty good insight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing what it became.
That horse.
I had a weird dream.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! It's is that the FNAF 2 movie trailer?
I don't think so.
No. Yeah.
Colleen
It's all
Hoovers. Well, that'll do it for tonight. We are officially done with Marble Hornets. My God, what a blast from the past that was.
Are you happy you got to show me this?
Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah.
Are you happy you saw it?
Yeah, this was really interesting.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, doesn't feel good, does it? Well, join us again for Friday where we'll be doing something else.
But we will keep on filming.
Damn right. We'll do it live. Thank y'all for watching, and please, if you have not seen Marble Hornets, please, please, please go check them out.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, that too. But not us. We're not good enough for that.
Yes, us.
Not
Yes,
us.
Yes, us.
We're shit.
Yes, us. Yes, us.
No, us.
Why can't we have?
We haven't earned it.
But we're trying to earn it. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, and we haven't earned it yet.
We got to build it brick by brick, subscriber by subscriber, view by view.
Haven't earned it. But yeah, check back next time where we may have earned it.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Yeah, have a good
My
night.
stream is ended.
Whew.
It's over.